Yo, my people, what is going on? My name is Babs14, and welcome back to your boys channel. It is transfer deadline day. We are live and direct on your boys channel from the Babs14 HQ. I will be joined with a few guests. Unfortunately, they're not Arsenal fans, but it is what it is. It was makeshift. I actually wasn't meant to do this live stream. I was going to do a normal video, but you man spoke in the it was a poll I put on my channel. You man said live stream, so I'm live. I'm here. I'm all yours. Ask me your questions. Let me know your thoughts on the transfer window so far. And as you can see, the graphics are on point today. You've got on that side the incomings, the outgoings. You've got the bottom scroller down there, and we've got the breaking news on the screen. And I presume you guys already know this. And the breaking. Let's play the animation first. You know, we got the animation today. Breaking news. And that is that Maitland Niles will join West Brom at Albion, and Willock signs as a new player for Newcastle. Reece Nelson will be staying, and Arsenal's plans work in progress. So as it stands right now, two players are leaving Arsenal today on loan, both of them, Maitland Niles and man like Joe Willock. Of course, not the only departure. We've also today got rid of Shkodran Mustafi. Lads, if you are new to the channel, go down there and smash the subscribe button. We have just hit 33,000 subscribers. We're on the road to 40k, so it would be appreciated. And yeah, first things first, thank you very much for 33k. Also, let's smash the like button. Let's try to get, I don't know, just let's hit 500 likes today. You know, it's a live stream. We're gonna be here for until the 11 p.m. deadline. We're here for a few hours, so listen, man, you know, show your boy some love. Go down there, smash the like, and get involved in the live chat as well. But yeah, let's head over to the comments. And yeah, yo, Mavs, I know you are. Mate, love the animations, appreciate that, my guys. Dope intro, appreciate that as well. Any left back incoming, bro? So what it stands as right now, Mr. David Ornstein, yeah, David Orney had tweeted out earlier on that wait, let's go on his Twitter page, David Ornstein, about Arsenal's possible incoming, and this is quite a bit early in the day. If we're going to go back to it, I think, is that the one? Nope, that's not the tweets. I believe, by the way, man like Josh Madger, if you've watched Something Till You Die, he's going to be going to Fulham on loan, so that's a bit mad. And I'm just still looking for that's a bit Maitland Niles. There's been so many tweets and so many things happening today, and it's so hard to stay up to it. Let's talk about this for a second. And what we're talking about is Arsenal set to complete a remarkable window of departures with Mustafi to Schalke, Willock to Newcastle, Maitland Niles to West Brom, all on track. May go late, but it should get done. No more incomings expected. Now, I've put it down there as well. Now, a lot of Arsenal fans thought today was the day we might get a cheeky little left back. We're talking about, you know, man like Patrick Van Arnold from Crystal Palace. You also had Tyrese Mitchell. You had Josh Duke, who plays for Hibernian. You've also had Ryan Bertrand from Southampton. A few left backs linked to Arsenal, and it's clearly the one area of weakness that we have in our team right now, in terms of no backup. And I mean, the news today, I think it was, if you're going to go on to back to the Twitter page, we're going to go on to, I believe, AFC stuff, because they tweet. And by the way, this is something else as well. Reece Nelson has congratulated his ex-teammate, well, still teammate, he's on loan, Joe Willock, as he completes his loan to Newcastle. It's basically done deal, all down to the medical and, you know, paperwork. I'm looking for the tweet which announced it yesterday in the morning about Kieran Tierney. Where is it at, man? Right, let's just go straight to the page, AFC stuff. There's quite a few good Arsenal Twitter pages. ZRAFC's one, Eduardo Hunt's another one. You got this one here. But here it is. So the Arsenal team news for tomorrow's game. Because of course, Arsenal play tomorrow. We play in the Premier League tomorrow. But here, the team news has been officially announced by Arsenal. And as it's been summarised here, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has returned to full training. Our thoughts and support continue to be with his family, him and his family. And of course, that remains that. Dani Ceballos with a calf injury and Pablo Mari the calf have both returned to full training. And their availability will be assessed ahead of Tuesday. Ceballos actually has tweeted out that he's 100% fit and ready. So I think these two are back. They're ready and they're available for selection. You then also have more team news. Matt Ryan is unavailable for Tuesday. Hopeful to be back in full training in the coming days. He's got a hip injury, if I'm right in saying. Bukayo Saka has also now returned to full training, and his availability will be assessed. Essentially, he's fit, and they're just not going to see it. They're probably going to play him. Saka's back as well. But this is the one that is just that bit damning, and that is Kieran Tierney, KT. And that is Kieran Tierney assessed for discomfort in lower leg, unavailable for Tuesday. So he's out for tomorrow's game against Wolves away. We're going to have to place Cedric Soares there again. And now, is that something I would like to see? No, It isn't. But I will say one thing. Cedric in the last game struggled at left back, because first thing, we know he's not naturally left-footed, but it's more related because on that right-hand side you had a right footer as well next to him, or left-hand side, sorry. You had Martinelli right-footed, Martinelli right-footed, Willian right-footed. If you had Pepe on that side, like we saw in the Southampton game, he played a lot better because you have the left footer in Pepe as well as the right footer in Cedric Soares. So you kind of make up for the lack of Chiellini. Now, with us not signing a left back as it stands, I mean, anything's possible. You never know if something drops out of nowhere. We're going to know here. But it doesn't look like it's going to happen right now. And Chiellini has had a record in his Arsenal career so far, even his Celtic career, of injuries. He is an injury-prone player, to be honest with you. So are Arsenal really taking that risk, and do they really believe that much in Cedric Soares? Or are we going to see maybe potentially Bukayo Saka play a left back? Because I know some of you, man, will be against that, but it's happened before. Last season when KT was injured, when Arteta came into the team, we played a 4-2-3-1, the same formation, and Saka was a left back. And he did well in that position. I'm not saying he is a left back. We all know how good he is on the wide and right wing as well, but it might just have to be in certain games. I mean, he can do that role. We've, of course, let go with Kolasinac earlier in the window. We've just got Tierney. And in terms of overall fullbacks, we've got Tierney, Bellerin, Callum Chambers, who's a centre-back and a midfielder, so he's not quite an out right back. You've got Cedric Soares, and that's about it. You've let go of Kolasinac, you've let go of Maitland Niles. So essentially, you've let go of two fullbacks without replacing them. So it is putting a lot of faith in the players you already have, which, listen, man, it could either work in our favour or it could backfire. Now, let me get it straight. When we signed Cedric Soares last season in January, I made it clear, and it was made clear to Arsenal fans, that he can play left back. So it's something that we obviously know we can do. But it's more to the fact that no left footer, no left back like that, no natural left back could cost us, because we've got so many important games. I mean, let's have a look at the Arsenal fixtures in a sec. Right, Arsenal fixtures. Oh man, and yeah, we play tomorrow at 6 p.m. Be here for the live stream against Wolverhampton Wanderers. You got Aston Villa on the Saturday. You got Leeds and a week later on a Sunday. So we've got a bit of a resting period there, a week of no games, and I think with Arsenal being at the FA Cup, it kind of then works on our favour on that hand. But then you've got, of course, after that game on the 14th, you've got the 18th, you've got the Europa League on the Thursday against Benfica. And that ain't going to be easy, man. It's a must-win game for Arsenal now. It's arguably our best way of getting into Champions League football, and it's not easy by any means. So it tells you the whole story. Then you got Man City on the 21st. I mean, Man City right now are in imperious form. They're fantastic. Incredible. I don't know, can Arsenal get a win at home? They will be a massive statement, but I don't know. I doubt it. Then you got Benfica away in the Europa League for the second leg. Depending on the first leg how it goes, if you Arsenal do well, then maybe you can rest a few players. But, games are coming thick and fast. But after, because Arsenal are out of the FA Cup, it kind of can then work in our favour. Because we won't have the three competitions, Because if we did have the FA Cup, we would have had to play it after the Villa game again, midweek. So I guess as a positive, but all in all, difficult games coming up for Arsenal. And we're going to need players to be fit. And right now, our left back, as it stands, is not fit. That with Tierney, I'm very confused. Because when he was announced he's injured, it was, okay, Tierney's out for 1 or 2 games. That's max. I'm like, okay, cool, we can do 1 or 2 games. But 1 or 2 games have now become 3 games. Is it something worse than what we expected? Because we did the same thing with Thomas Partey as well. And with the calf, I think it's a calf injury or a lower leg injury, you have to be careful. Because it's so important to a footballer. And, man, I don't know, man. Let me know your thoughts in the live chat on Arsenal not signing that left back. And if we do get one, it'll be beautiful scenes. And don't count it out, because it is a transfer window and 'tis the season. And things can happen. But all in all, if I'm being honest, am I going to see another transfer come in? Probably not. Probably not. When David Ornstein speaks now, and let's get it straight. Let's make this very clear. Arsenal now, what they have done is they've eliminated, or have tried to eliminate, the rats behind the scenes in terms of the people that were snaking or putting information out to the media. And so the only information you're going to get from now on is information they, as in Arsenal themselves, put out themselves to the media sources. You're never going to get this inside information anymore. Like we had a couple months ago when information came out, there was a meeting behind the scenes and it was some fights and people were, calling out the manager. You're not going to get that anymore. Arteta has made it clear that I'm going to get rid of these people that are leaking out information. And so when you hear David Ornstein speak, he's got really, really reliable contacts. And potentially the club have fed him the information saying, look, we're not going to sign any more players. We are trusting what we have. And put it out there. That's how it's going to be. And I'm sure a lot of Arsenal fans are not happy with it. And I can see why. Right. What are you, man, saying in the comments? Yo, hey, Babs, what's up, man? What's up? Arsenal are interested in Hakimi. Oh, we'll talk about Hakimi in a second, because it's definitely a very interesting deal to do, but not gonna happen today, is it? He's doing his medical. I believe we're talking about Willock or Maitland Niles, both doing medical. 1 Matt Ryan, 2 Odegaard, 3 with the thinking emoji. I don't think we're gonna have another playoff, I'm being honest. I just don't see it happening. But there's a very good comment there about Joe Lopez, an Arsenal young player who's, I think, a left back. And is Arteta gonna promote Joe Lopez? And he could do. And with him being such a young player, you can always promote him. You know, he fits the homegrown quota. He's under 18 years of age. I think under 21 years of age. It works. So Arsenal will have emergency issues. I'm sure they wouldn't have not. I hope they're trusting him. I'm hoping they're trusting him. But yeah, Call Me Off says Omar Rakik has also signed, and I've put him on the side as well for the under-23s. So he signed for the first team. He's 19, 20, so he could be used in a few games as well. Hello, Babs. What's up, my guy? Tierney needs to stay warm during training. No joke, he's getting injured from being training in the cold. Maybe you're right, man. Omar Rakik is the best Tunisian player. I ain't watched him play that much. Hello, my guy, what you said? So many comments coming in, lads. You know, you man are moving mad. Babs is the next Fabrizio Romano. Nah, listen. Fabrizio's the GOAT. Fabrizio, he's a man. He's a madman. You know, and I've got the contact in there now. So if I ever want him on the channel, we can make it happen. And if you might want to see that, maybe, just maybe. But listen. No promises, no fake lies to you, man. Sup, Babs? What's up, my guy? Hope Willock does well. Same goes for Ainsley Maitland-Niles, and I hope so as well. I hope so. Joe Lopez shared with the first team today, says Thomas. And if that is true, then maybe Arsenal have trusted young players. And Arsenal have made it clear that they want to go into that. In terms of they want to bring more young players through. They brought in, first it was Ljungberg last year, now it's Per Mertesacker. And with Arteta becoming the Arsenal's first team manager, it's to oversee not just the first team squad, but the young players and progress them into the first team. Because look, let's get it straight. Up until Saka and Smith Rowe, if you go back to Wenger's days and Emery's days, yes, they played youngsters in the Europa League and the Carabao Cup, but how many actually came through to the Premier League? I think Arteta's come in and made them first team regulars in the Premier League. Emery played Bukayo Saka in the Europa League, in the Carabao Cup, and say with Martinelli and co. But when it comes to the league, it was Aubameyang, Lacazette, and Mkhitaryan and Ramsey. So, listen, man, I think that's something Arsenal want to do, and maybe Joe Lopez is an option, but it's a lot of faith in a young player. But it is a backup, to be honest, you know. And if we were going to sign Josh Duke, who's a 18-year-old Hibernian left-back, why not use Joe Lopez, a homegrown player from our own academy anyways? It makes a bit more sense, doesn't it? Good signing for West Brom Albion. Babs, I think they're going to loan out Willock away, but it's done. It's happening. I'm hungry for a trophy. We won one last season, mate. So, you know, imagine being a Tottenham fan. We need a new midfielder. Potentially. I think any big transfers will be for the summer window. And I'm going to go into that as well in a second. Come on. Congrats on 33k. That's mental. I just hit 200, man. Listen. Any milestone's a milestone, and you man are mad right now. Like, let's get straight. I started this channel off consistently, probably doing it back in April. I was on 8,000 subscribers, and I remember actually going on someone's channel, and a lot of comments are saying, "Oh, Bav, you can't do YouTube. You don't have the personality for it." And it did affect me, man. Like I read the comments, and I was like, "Do I?" And I started doubting myself. But then I said, no, I can do this. And I tried and I worked and I became more consistent with it for you guys. And obviously, you guys help me the most. And your support constantly and your viewership and your comments and interactions means the world to me, honestly. And we're a work in progress and there's still so much to improve. Do you think Guendouzi will come back? No, it's been confirmed yesterday by Fabrizio Romano. He ain't coming back. Key business in the summer for me is selling Laka and bringing in two strikers who is a strong presence in the box. It frees up more space for Martinelli. Merns would be good. He's out of contract, but he's a bit too old in my opinion. Babs, I have a question for you. Wait, hang on. He'd come with a Bellerin. Yeah, he would. Babs, I have a question for you. First question is, can Odegaard start against Wolves? Can Reece Nelson become another Gnabry? And can Odegaard sign permanently? So to answer the first question, I actually think he is going to start tomorrow. I can't lie. And I wouldn't be surprised because Smith Rowe's a player, and Arteta has made it clear in the past that he doesn't trust him in terms of his injury record. And that's why he slowly brought him into the first team. You know, after all, a lot of fans like myself were begging Arteta to put Smith Rowe into the team. But he kept him on the bench, kept him out of the squad, let him play a few games with under-23s, and he slowly brought him into the team. And it was only after the Willian and you know, that COVID thing that went down with the 3 Brazilians when Smith Rowe came into the team and he's done bits. But he has a record of injuries, muscle injuries as well. After all, when he went to RB Leipzig, he had that massive injury, which basically limited him to like one appearance all season off the bench. So we got to be careful with Smith Rowe, and I think I wouldn't be surprised if Odegaard was put in from the start tomorrow. And Wolves away is difficult, but they're not on the best of the form. And we're going to preview that game as well during this live watch-along stream. What do we call it? I don't know. If Hakimi comes, it will be a 10 out of 10 transfer. Listen, if Hakimi signs, then yeah, we're popping some bottles if Hakimi signs. But it's probably not going to happen, to be honest with you guys. But that's a summer move, and we'll talk about that as well. Do you want Odegaard to start tomorrow? Yes, I do. No, I've spoken about it already. Willian is awful. There's so many questions coming in. Well, I was trying to keep up with these guys. I want Yves Bissouma. He's such a beast he is. Imagine him being a Spurs fan. Well, I think we're going to have a Spurs fan joining us very soon. So, let's not talk about that, my guys. Let's just be a bit, let's relax. Bissouma is a more realistic partner to party. Here's Yo Babs, remember me from Twitter. Yes, my guy, of course I do. Oh my G, I'm gonna fight. Who are you talking about? I started watching at 10k. Hey, fantastic, man. Appreciate it. Bav's my guy. We need on the left back. If not, we only have 3 fullbacks. You think Arsenal is doing fine a left back suitably like Matt Ryan? Maybe, and I say that because, like you just said with Matt Ryan, they announced it out of nowhere. Not a single reporter had maybe a little sneak pieces, but ultimately it was out of nowhere, and it hit us like, oh, okay, lads, I believe, if I'm right in saying, we have got our guest in the stream in a second, and it is it's a Chelsea fan. Right, look, give me a sec. Let me set this up right, and we're gonna get the guest in. We're using basically StreamYard, but we're using OBS. It's a mixture basically. We're gonna answer your questions as well, and yeah, let's try to make this work. So what we're gonna do is we're going to move this back over. As I said, we're testing things out today. If it doesn't work out, then it is what it is. Okay. Now, what we're going to do... Right. Is this working? Wait, hang on. I've just completely... Wait, Lewis, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can't see you, though.
Yeah, no, I'm frozen, aren't I?
Nah, it's just all black.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. I'm trying to make this work. This is a bit of a dodgy thing, bruv.
On the live, I can see myself on the live stream at least. It's just, you frozen now.
Let me refresh.
Wait, is it now just me live?
Listen, lads, as I said, it's a work in progress. We're trying to make this work. Right. Hopefully it works now.
Alright, yeah, I don't know if I'm live here, so I'm gonna have to wait.
Right, is this working?
Yes, that's working. What are you saying?
As I said, man, it's a work in progress. I was, I don't know if it was gonna work.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, no, they can hear you, man. Well, can you hear them? Right, let me. Wait, can you, lads, just speak up for it. Give us a 1-2 for the chat.
Me?
Yeah, both of you.
1-2, 1-2.
Guys, can you hear them?
Testing 1-2. Tuchel's winning the league. Up the Chelsea.
Oh, shut up, man. Can you hear them, right?
Is it Tuchel or Tuchel? I don't know. You know what I mean anyway. I don't care. He's winning the league.
Thomas Tuchel.
Right. So the whole point I'm trying to make, right, is that we've brought in a Chelsea and a Spurs fan. Now, it is unfortunate circumstances, but they're here. They're guests of the channel, so big up to these guys. But yeah, like, obviously, the reason why I brought these guys on is first things first. I always love to get an opinion of a rival fan and people that don't like the club specifically to come on and kind of give me the thoughts of what they think about the window. So we're going to go to Chelsea's finest Twitter troll first. Man like Carefree Lewis G. I'm sure you got plenty of haters in the comments, They're saying, yo, Lewis, bro, who's this guy, bro? Why is he here, bro? Why is this? But yeah, Lewis, let me know your thoughts on the Arsenal's window so far.
Who's it? Other than Odegaard, who else do you brought in?
We brought in Matt Ryan and Omar Rakik, but he's a under 23 player.
I mean, anyone's better than Ryan. It's a decent second choice for you guys. Odegaard, we only really saw him in the last.
Who's got that stack? Is that Lewis? Is that your stack?
Yeah, it's not me because I could hear it before.
I thought it was me, bro. I was like, yo, is this my mate first? It's Lewis. Is this troll, bro? You're trolling, bro.
My phone was right next to it. It always messes up.
This guy's trolling my stream. No, I'm joking. All right, as you were saying.
Is it clear now?
Yeah, it should be clear. It should be clear.
Alright, good.
Go on.
But yeah, Odegaard, he's only played the last 10 minutes for you guys. But again, you lot needed some
creativity. You know when you came in, right? Massive spam saying just 3-1, 3-1, 3-1, 3-1.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, no surprise. Can I ask you guys, what's 3-1 for? Is it for the score line the last time we played, or is it how many European trophies we both had before Roman
Oh,
Abramovich joined?
shut up,
It
bro.
can be one or the other.
Shut up, bro. Just shut up. But
But yeah, you lot need more creativity in your side anyway.
Is there
And
no comment
I think
section?
reliance
Or
on
am
what's
no,
fine
no,
with it?
listen,
bro.
as I said, right, Sam, this is a bit of a mixture. I'm using a software, but you're on StreamYard, so it's like, it's mixed, basically. It's a madness.
Okay.
Lewis knows about it. Lewis knows about it. But yeah, as you were saying, Lewis?
Oh.
Yeah, but this affects working. No, I was just saying, you lot didn't want to put all of your pressure onto Emil Smith Rowe because even at his age, you do that, he's not going to show the same level of consistency for 4 months straight. He's too young for that.
Mhm.
So it's good to play up to have Odegaard in the side as well, take a little bit of the pressure on him. But yeah, I mean, these January transfer windows, they're only really just meant to complement what you guys have done in the summer anyway. So
Yeah.
you lot just added some more creativity into your side, but that's just really it. It's like the January transfer window. It's not big enough for you to actually make some serious changes into your squad. But you're improving a few of the little things. I'll give you that.
I hear that. Okay, man. Right, let's go to the Tottenham fan. Hey, yo, man. Let me know your thoughts. I know you're not the biggest fan of Odegaard. I know that for a fact, you know. Go on.
No, I think for 6 months on loan, I think it's not bad.
Mhm.
No, don't get me wrong. 6 months, what is it, or whatever it is, however long we've got left.
But the chat has gone mad. It's just saying bare 3-1s now, bruv. It's just bare 3-1s, bro. Lewis has not got his biggest fans here, has he? We're gonna debate some things in a second. But yeah, as you were saying, Sam.
I think for 6 months, I think he's decent. You know, I think I don't think they'll let him go permanently, and I just don't think he's worth whatever. Let's say they do let him go permanently at the end of the season. That the money that they would ask for him probably might be a bit too. Look, I've seen him play 5 minutes in the end of a game that was very boring. Like it wasn't a game for anyone.
100%
really,
pass completion, though, man. 100%.
I mean, I reckon if you put me in there, put anyone in there, and for 10 minutes in a game that was passed, it wasn't like. I want to see him. I want to see him in a few weeks, see how he gets on. Give if he starts any games. Obviously, like you said, I think we spoke about it on the weekend on Friday and on Lewis's channel that there's a lot of competition. All the clubs still in a few competitions, and you need squad depth. And like Lewis said, you can't pin all your hopes on a kid who's playing well at the moment in Smith Rowe, but all he needs is for instance, if he got an injury where he missed a few weeks or he had a couple of bad games and suddenly some of the fans are on his back, just different things like that. So it's good to have a different option because
I know there's bare 1-0 spams from yesterday. I've had chats of madness, bro. You've come to listen, mate. You have to respect. No, listen, bro. Look, you think about it, right? You've come to an Arsenal.
We can't see the chat, so their comments are. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm seeing in a minute. Yeah, you man can't see, but I can see
I've
in a
got the
minute.
things up in the comment. I've got my TV up in the
There you
background
go,
and mute, so I can see everything. It's literally just 1-0 everywhere.
Yeah, 1-0. Right. Oh, my chat's going mad. But I hear that, man. Ultimately, what I'm gonna say, right, is 3 of us here support 3 different teams. Like, what's the goal for us this year? All of us. Be honest. Champions League football, right?
Yeah.
As a minimum.
So,
yeah.
I want to go one by one and live chat join in in the comments, right? Who do you think is going to be the top 4? I think we can establish United, Liverpool, and City. Done. Top 3 is kind of sorted, if you get me. They're too.
I don't know about United. I don't think
is
you
it?
can sit on United.
Why is that?
I don't think you can sit there and say United definitely. I mean, how many times? It's not exactly. They've got like they've got Ollie at the wheel.
Okay.
This season is mad. This season is mad. 2-3 results, the whole top 10 can reshift
Yeah, I
after
hear
3
that.
weeks.
That's why I'm so
I
optimistic.
think. Look, realistically, look, City and Liverpool, yeah. Like, we can have those 2, but I think there's 2 places up for grabs. Absolutely.
Okay. So what is your top 4 then? What's your final top 4?
Mine.
Yeah.
City and Liverpool.
Okay.
And in no order, I don't really think it makes a difference out of 3rd and 4th where you finish anymore. I do think we'll get it simply because we're crap. Don't get me wrong. Well, I'm not sitting here saying we're a good side, but I do think we'll get over the line.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we'll do it. I don't think we'll what's the word? I don't think we'll bounce our way up there. I think it will be painful. There'll be more disappointments along the way, but I think we'll scrape it alongside. I don't think Arsenal will get in the top 4 because of of that start to the season. I just think you dug yourself too big of a hole to get out of. Top 6, absolutely go for it. Try and get it.
Go for it, man.
Try and break back into that top 6. But
As long as we're relegated, I'm fine.
I think it will be between. I think it will be between United and Leicester for that second spot,
Alright,
and us as well.
Fair enough. Okay, Mr. Chelsea Troll, Lewis, go on.
Here he is. He's about to tell us.
My aims.
Yeah, go.
Come on,
no,
Thomas.
what's your aims? I said, what's the top 4? What top 4? What do you think is going to be the final top 4 of the season?
Honestly, I think I'll go deeper than what Sam said. I think right now the only guaranteed team I see making the top 4 is Man City. Everything else I think is more up for grabs. Liverpool, they're probably going to make top 4. But same way with their injury record, I could also say it's a bit of a maybe with them. They will probably make top 4. But Man City are the only team I think 100% they will be in the top 4. I've got no question marks about them. Their squad's too good.
Mm-hmm.
Leicester City, I can't lie. Brendan Rodgers is a known bottle job. And It's not to say it will happen again this season, but I'm willing to see Chelsea put it into the test. I think a win against Spurs on Thursday might even take us to 5th place. I'm not sure if results go away or if in general. But that just shows how important consistency is for the season. If Thomas Tuchel can get a good run of games, and we also have, bar the Spurs game, a very good run of games until we face Atletico Madrid in the Champions League, there's no reason not to shoot for the stars. Because I think, and the same goes to you as well, because you're only a point behind us. So you're not out of the top 4 race, not by a long shot. I think everyone in the top 10 genuinely has a chance of getting into getting into the top 4.
Lads, you can't see this, but they can see it, right? I think Lewis might be able to see this. So Southampton are in advanced talks to Liverpool over this deal to sign Takumi Minamino on loan.
What?
Says David Ornstein.
That's fine for them.
Arsenal?
No.
Wait,
Southampton.
Does the kid have ears? Where'd you get Arsenal?
Also, Maitland Niles. What's happened to this guy? Because I was hearing a lot about him towards the end of last season. Now he's going on loan to West Brom.
Yeah, so
what's up with that?
So what's happened, right, is we just don't know what his best position is. So 1 minute it's a left back, 1 minute it's a right back, 1 minute it's a midfielder, and ultimately he wants to play in centre midfield. It's like a bit like, do you know how Oxlade Chamberlain in Arsenal was? I want to play midfield, I want to be the next Steven Gerrard.
Yeah, we nearly signed him, but we wanted to play him as a right wing back.
Exactly. Same with Maitland Niles. He wants to play as a midfielder. Arsenal are saying, nah, we got Partey, we got Xhaka, we don't trust you like that. And he's going to a team now where the reason why he signed for West Brom is because he's going to play as a midfielder, apparently. That's the only reason why he's going there. And it makes sense, there's no obligation or option to buy, from what I'm aware. He'll come back in the end of the season. His value will be higher because he played more minutes. He might have gone to the Euros as well, which works for him as a player. And he's also the best penalty taker in the Premier League's history. So, you know what I mean? The coolest penalty taker in Premier League history. To actually say that, he hasn't...
I don't think he'll go to the Euros.
I think he will.
Surely you can't.
I think he will.
I don't think so.
And I say this
over
because...
Who?
I don't know over who, but he's been in the last 3 squads. And he's not played for Arsenal, by the way. And he's been in the last 3 squads, so think about it. Why would Southgate have him in the squad?
The limit on the... I feel like those squads were for nothing games.
Maybe. But I think...
I don't think...
This chat has just gone mental, bro. Lewis, are you seeing
Yeah, I was about to say as well. I've been looking at the comment section for the last 2 minutes straight, and all I've just seen is 3-1 on repeat.
The chat's just spams, bro. I swear to God, I'm just going like, yo, can you man like... Alright, it is what it is, man.
No shame, bro. I swear down.
The game is what a game is. But, I think the reason why I've made Niles go to the Euros is because of how versatile he is. He can play in so many different positions. And we've got a few of those players. But at a tournament, that is valuable. Because if injuries happen, he can come to penalties as well. That's another key thing. Penalties. He is a very good penalty taker.
Take players to a tournament based on whether they're good at penalties or not.
Listen, man, you don't know.
If that was the case, I'd be going to the Euro.
But you never know, mate. Listen, as I said, even I could take the penalties. Listen, Gareth, you want it, mate. I'll put in top bins for you, mate. You can't take chunks, but you can take me, bruv. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll put it. I can't fire shots, man. I can't
be arsed, bro.
No, but I think Maitland Niles will go to the Euros, and it advances. Worst comes to worst with his transfer, right? He plays more minutes in the Premier League. Yes, West Brom go down, but he's got more experience. He's a better player overall. He's learnt more, and he increases his transfer value. Then come the summer, bye-bye. Get the money in, posh. Transfer in, transfer out. It works for both sides, isn't it? And I think it's a very good deal. For Willock, on the other hand, I don't know what he is. Not in terms of positions, it's just like, what's his potential? Because right now, in certain games he looks insane, and in certain games he's bang average when it matters most in the Premier League and in the difficult games. So even with him, I'm starting. He's gone to Newcastle today.
Okay.
So Newcastle loans for Joe Willock. But even that was no obligation option to buy. But again, he gets more first team minutes, plays in the Premier League potentially. And again, if Arsenal want to sell him, English player, 21 years of age, wanted to play Premier League experience as well, bang, you probably get £20 million for him because of the English tax. Like, so it works, man. I think Arsenal this window, if you look at the graphic right on the screen, right, obviously I know Thing can't see it, Sam can't see it, but Lewis can see it. Incomings, we have 3. Right, Matt Ryan, Odegaard, Rakic, and Rakic's like a under 23 player, so he's not even like a first team signing. But outgoings: Kolasinac 1, Socrates 2, Özil 3, Mustafi 4, Maitland Niles 5, Saliba 6, Matt Macy 7.
Wait, where's Mustafi gone?
He's left gone to Schalke today.
He's gone with Kolasinac.
We just terminated his contract this time. We've terminated his contract.
Oh my gosh.
So Mustafi's gone, Matt Macy's gone, Willock's gone. That's 8 players in this transfer window that have left Arsenal. So we can clearly see from Arsenal's strategy was simple. We want to let go of players and get rid of players that are deadwood or players that need minutes. And that's exactly what we've done. So I know some Arsenal fans are, they're on social media, they're angry, they're crying, why have you not signed left back? Hakimi's available. I'm like, come on, man. It's January. You're not going to sign these players. It's like me getting angry that we've not signed Jack Grealish.
Say Hakimi is available. He just went to Inter Milan.
Have you not heard the news today?
No.
So the news is, let's go into this actually, right? Apparently, Hakimi could become available in the summer because Inter are in a very bad financial situation. So let's go on to
You're gonna like that as usual.
Here it is. So the Athletic have said in the morning today, right? I'll read it out for you guys. Inter Milan have seen their cash flow severely affected by the pandemic and were unable to make the first instalment of the 10 million euros on the 40 million euros transfer of Achraf Hakimi. While Hakimi is happy in Milan, he would be open to a move to England at the end of the season. And I'll tell you what, Arsenal need a right back. We do. Well, of course you do as well. And so do Man United.
I'd rather you take Hakimi than fucking Tarek Lamptey because I don't want to put an Arsenal shirt.
But ultimately what I'm saying is that
or
is
a Spurs shirt. You stay out of his way too.
That could be massive though. Because if Inter can't afford him and he has to go back, I'm sure Arsenal, United, and Chelsea.
I agree.
Not Chelsea, but Chelsea don't need him. He's a right back. You got Reece James, don't you?
Yeah, we don't need him. That's why we had to sell Tarek Lamptey anyway.
I think there's a chance Arsenal get him. I honestly do.
I think, but then I think that's where you finish in the league this season comes into play.
Oh, of course it does. Yeah, you're 100%, man. You're right.
I think, just for example, just to hypothetically speaking, let's say we finish in the top 4, you finish 7th or 8th or 6th or whatever. Mm-hmm. That's where it becomes, if both clubs go in for him, I don't even know if we would be interested, then you would imagine that he'd pick Spurs simply because of the offer of Champions League football and the stadium and Mourinho, whatever. Whereas if you finished in the top 4 and we finished in 6th, 7th or 8th or whatever, then obviously playing for Spurs in the Europa League isn't as appealing as playing for Arsenal in the Champions League, and vice versa.
Yeah.
So that's why I think that's also why like people like you can laugh at Tottenham back trophies and whatever, and rightly so. But that's where I think even forget Tottenham. I think when people say to me or to you or to whoever of our clubs, would finishing in the top 4 and not winning a trophy be acceptable? Whilst you always want the trophy, of course, it is acceptable because of what you can then attract. Mm-hmm. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because
if you finish 6th and win a trophy, it's not going to. It's less attractive to a player than finishing 4th and without a trophy.
Depending on the trophy,
though. You're getting one thing and one thing only.
Obviously, I'm talking about a League Cup or an FA Cup,
for
not
Arsenal,
a champion.
For Arsenal, I think Arsenal, one of the 3 teams in the league, I'd say, maybe 4, but 3 teams in my opinion, that even in that situation where they finish outside the top 4 or top 6 and they win a trophy, players will still choose to come to Arsenal.
Yeah. I know. We've seen it before, but I don't disagree. I don't disagree, but that's when I think you're signing. If you were going in head to head with a big name player, right, that had no affiliation towards either club, they didn't support Arsenal as a kid or whatever, because that seems to be a case with a lot of players. Mm-hmm. Growing up, they support Arsenal because of the likes of Henry, Bergkamp.
Ain't nobody supporting Tottenham, bro. No one's supporting Tottenham out here. Who's supporting
Tottenham? I don't really care.
Even Darren Bent's all over Arsenal. He was like one of your good players, wasn't he?
and then I think, oh, now you always do that. I always forget my train of thought. Oh.
Hey man, listen. Like,
mate.
ultimately, I'll
You
say
get
it
what
right
I'm
now.
saying? Like,
Yeah, I
if
hear
both
what
of
you're
us
saying.
went in. Like,
I hear what
do
you're
you know what I
saying.
mean? I think it comes down to it.
But I'll go back to it right now.
Tottenham is a big attraction for players nowadays compared to what it used to be, because like wherever you think of Mourinho, he attracts players. I don't
He
know
might be
why,
gone
but
soon,
he
bruv,
does.
for all you know, bruv. I'm hearing Gonzo for Mourinho already, bruv.
We'll speak about this on the weekend. We can speak about this. I'll say right now, just on Mourinho.
Yeah.
My opinions about him aside, I don't care. He's not going anywhere because he's on £15 million a year with 2 years left on his contract. So if you sack him now, you've got to pay 30 million. Then you've got to pay the compensation on a new manager that you bring in. For example, if we wanted a Carson Hootel, you've got to pay the £20 million compensation for him. So that's already 50 million. And then you've got to back the new manager.
Why don't
So
you
then
get
you're
Scott
looking at
Parker?
100 million. So no, I'd love Scotty Parker. I think he's a great
think you
manager.
might go down the route, you know, of getting like Arsenal got a titter, United got Ole,
I think
Chelsea got
I
Lampard.
think Scott Parker's doing an underrated job, and I think he's a good manager.
But back
Anyway,
to Ashraf
I just think
Hakimi.
the training ground, the stadium, Mourinho, like the money we can offer.
We get it. Spurs have got a big training ground. We get it. Can we talk Hakimi again quickly?
But anyway, Ashraf Hakimi.
Arsenal could get him. I think we can get him. I honestly do. It will be hard to get him, and I actually think Inter will keep him at the end of the day. But if he's available, I think Arsenal have a very good chance of it. Because bear in mind, look where he's coming from. This is what people forget. Real Madrid. And what did Fabrizio say in this window? Very clearly, Arsenal and Real Madrid have a very good connection. Very good contact connection there. So it could work in our favour, man. We've already got some buyers for 2 years on loan. We got them last in this year as well. We've signed Odegaard as well, which, by the way, the question was asked earlier about Odegaard signing on a permanent. And I know you said, Sam, that we can't do it. But I'm like, yo, why can't we do it? Why can't we?
No, I didn't say you can't. I said
about it this way,
it depends on the price.
It does, but think about it this way. Right? Martin Odegaard, going back to Madrid in the summer, will have 2 years left on his contract. 2 years. He signed a 1-year extension last year. He's been there since the age of 16. He's been there for 6 or 7 years now, right? And he's not been given a single proper first-team chance consistently. If he comes to Arsenal, does bits, likes the Premier League as well, and he could have come to Arsenal in the past. We were one of the 4 teams, by the way. One of the 4 teams on the shortlist before he signed for Real Madrid. So there's clearly history there as well, basically. If he does bits and he gets love from Arteta, because I think he needs that now, a manager just to back him, and you're my guy, and you can already kind of see that little bond, forming, but it's just little things from now on. And if he doesn't do bits, and if he struggles with injuries or whatever, and he doesn't adapt properly, what have Arsenal lost out on? Go into the summer window, let him go back out. 6-month loan, you get what? You paid €2 million for him, by the way, in total. The whole deal or something like that. It's actually very cheap as well. But I think Odegaard can sign a permanent, and if we can get Odegaard and Hakimi in the summer, could be a decent little window.
A lot of clubs get that. Everyone has a good relationship with him. I heard we did because we sold the Modric and Bale when we
I'm sure you took their golfer off them.
And Bale back. But
got a super chat.
Fucking feed them.
I got a super chat. I can't even put it on screen, because I'm not on StreamYard thing. Well, I am, but these guys obviously.
No, I've seen it already.
And it was during the Space Raider says the Chelsea guys deluded equals tie 2.0 treble stealing Blues. Give me a break. Listen, man. I get it.
Did I stutter when I typed that out? No, I didn't. 2 shells, treble stealing, tricky Blues. You already know. The only reason why I didn't add the tricky to it is because I don't think I could have added that many letters to it. But you already know what the propaganda is.
My guys in the chat, there's nearly 500 of you legends watching across the world, by the way. We are international here, It's actually mad. Like, people watch from across the world. Let's get the likes up to like 300-400 as well, man. Everyone in the chat, smash the like button and get involved in the comments as well. But yeah. Okay, so the 2 Spurs and Chelsea fans aren't getting the best of love, which I can understand, It's an Arsenal channel, but look, as I said, respect them.
We're nice people.
You're nice people, you are, man, but you're a Spurs
fan.
Yeah, we get it. Right, let's see if there's any more breaking news on the Twitter sides of things.
Hey, this has been one of the worst I was going to say deadline days, but I'm just going to go with transfer windows.
What, right? I'm going to go on.
Coronavirus is even ruining deadline day nowadays.
So Minamino's going to Southampton. That's basically a done deal. There's only been... So, yeah, exactly. So, according to something analytics, right, £68 million has been spent so far in the transfer on a permanent basis. That's the lowest since the £35 million spent.
68 million?
Right, that's lowest since 2010, basically. 11 years.
For goodness sake.
And so, I'll go back to it. So, the few Arsenal fans, and the few Arsenal fans that have been, crying out, oh, why are Arsenal not signing a right back or a left back or a midfielder or a striker? No one's spending money. No one's spending money. And I'm sure every club has. I'm sure Chelsea fans are the same. Well, why do we sign this guy? United fans are like, why do we sign Upamecano? You can't sign players on massive money in this window. No one's done it except for Liverpool, and even Liverpool's a loan deal. But do you know what's massive for me today, right? Forget about all the incomings and outgoings. The fact that we've got rid of Skodrad Mustafi. Oh my God, it's a success, my guys. It's a success.
I remember last time we went to the Emirates, right, and I think Mustafi got subbed on at like 20 minutes in, and you got loud cheers from the Chelsea, and that just signifies his Arsenal career.
Paddy Stewart with a comment saying, breaking, Frank Gritstein, Eric SHUN. You think I'm that stupid, my guy? Come on, man. I'm not. I'm awake right now.
You're about to read that for a second.
Nah. Listen, man. I'm awake here. Love from Houston, Texas. I big up my guys. Very happy to be in Brighton. Okay. Come on, you Gunners. Babs the Go. Appreciate that, my guy. Boohoo Man of the Week. This is not AFTV, man. You Boohoo Man of the Week. I ain't sponsored by Boohoo yet. Yeah, Boohoo sponsor me though. We'll do that.
Just say Thomas Tuchel or Jorginho, and we're good.
Okay, no, let's do that. Let's just do I don't know, Man of the Week, just in general. Who's had the best week so far in football?
Who won a game? Who won a game?
Oscar once.
You
Come
beat
on,
Burnley.
Fair enough. We get it. Fair enough. Okay, what's we got in the comments?
Yeah.
I can't watch the live stream, so I'll watch the video later. But yeah, I'll be back with the daily news reporter. With my best daily news reporter of my favourite club. Appreciate that, man. Listen, guys, get your thoughts.
Man of the week is Mo Salah.
Mo Salah, why?
That goal.
I haven't even seen the goals yet. I just saw
West Ham tax.
the only goal I saw from Salah, from Liverpool the other day was I watched the Wijnaldum's goal where it was like a lovely little pass.
Mate, you need to watch the other two goals. They are ridiculous.
Yeah, I ain't watched them. I need to watch them later after the stream, bro. We're here till I'm here till 11, innit? So, but someone just said, let's do this, innit? Why not? You know, we've got a lot of time to kill. Ridwan says, Babs, do a combined. This is gonna take a while. Combined XI between Chelsea, Arsenal, and Spurs.
Did you just call it an XI?
Yeah, it says XI.
That's 11.
What's an XI? What's the difference? Combined XI, combined 11. It's the same thing.
No, I've got.
I can't lie.
It's on my.
Very nitpicky, but that's the first time I've heard XI in my life. So
fair enough, mate. We're different out here. We're different, man. You know what I mean?
9.
Right, I'm on the website now. I'm on the Create Formation website, so you know they can see it. So let's just go through the goalkeeper. Okay, you can laugh at you. Goalkeeper, Leno. Not even debate. Leno goes and goal.
Who has the most clean sheets in the league?
I personally think
the most clean sheets. Hang on, you're right. Most clean sheets is Edison, followed by Martinez and Bernd Leno. End of debate.
Just want to throw in
I
the
swear Mendy has more.
World Cup winning captain goalkeeper.
Shut up.
I swear Mendy has more. Now
Leno goes and goal.
World Cup
Leno
winning captain
goal,
goalkeeper.
Leno
I don't
goal.
mind if you want
I'm
your
sorry.
goalkeepers.
Leno and goal.
Most clean sheets.
Let me change the screen over. Right, there you
I
go.
don't mind. I just think that is very frowned upon for no reason.
Yeah, actually, Mendy now has one more clean sheet than Leno in the league this season. So I would like to change that option.
One more?
One more, yes.
So wait, Leno's more, right?
No. Mendy has more.
Oh, shut up, man. Who cares? Right, Leno in goal. Centre backs.
It statistically isn't correct, but we will move.
Centre backs.
I love this. Yeah, Thiago Silva's got to come in regardless.
So we got. Hang on. Who's the options here? You got Thiago Silva. You got Arsenal. We got Gabriel Magalhaes and potentially Rob Holding. So it's not the best of options.
You're not going to have centre backs.
You've got Alderweireld. Is Alderweireld that bad now?
It's not that. It's difficult. He's got. Toby has 3 games where, like, for example, when we played Man City at home, right, when we won this year, he was immense, and then last night he was terrible.
Okay, another super chat, by the way, quickly from the real Giannis. He says, "I expect."
I think Joe.
Well, let me read this out quickly. I expected us to spend £200 million. Gutted. Laughing emoji. Been watching you from DXB. Just moved back to back to lockdown. London fam. It is what it is, fam. Keep up the good work, lads. Appreciate it, my guy. And appreciate the super chat as well, as always. Right, Leno and goal. A lot of men are saying Toby as a centre back. You know, so maybe Toby.
I don't mind. I'd rather make a case.
I'm saying. You know what? Yeah, Lewis is right. Thiago Silva goes in there. I think Thiago Silva's he's a very good player. Right.
I would like to make a small push for the Danish Maldini.
Shut up.
Christensen,
No. We're not putting Christensen anywhere near these things.
If he gets Christensen, I get Joe Rodon.
Oh, shut
That's
up.
all I'm
right, I'm going to put Gabriel.
I respect my guy, man. Oh, mate. Yeah, so we're going Gabriel Silva then. That's
Brazilian partnership. So far, Leno, Gabriel, and Silva. No Spurs players so far. Love it. Right back. So you got Aurier for Spurs. Definitely not Doherty. Arsenal got Bellerin and Cedric, but it has to be. Yeah, we're going Bellerin.
We'll go Reece James.
No, we're going Reece James. I think that's the easy one as well, to be honest. Like, the right back's not the best level. Well, we get Hakimi, though. Then maybe it's a debate. Left back. Oh, left back's a debate now. Well, not for Lewis.
We all move on. We should all move on from left back because we're all going to back our own left back, aren't we?
No, we just know who it is, though. It's Tierney.
Nah.
Okay, cool. Reguilon, right?
Can we have some respect for Marcus Alonso, please?
No respect for Marcus Alonso. Man.
If you don't, you know Spurs is coming next, and you know what happens after that.
Let's see what the comments are saying, right? Comments. Reguilon. Is it Reguilon or Reguilon?
Or I mean, comments. It's an Arsenal channel. Do me a favour.
Listen, mate. You got to use it to your advantage. From KT, Tesco's Finest, or Reguilon.
You might as well go down to the Emirates to interview fans.
Yeah, exactly.
I think Matthew loves this for dealing with my comment section every Friday. So
yeah, exactly. So we're on Lewis's channel, and you got Chelsea fans there. But you know,
it's cool.
But
it's cool.
It's a fact. Tierney goes left back.
I just take L's where.
Right. Are we going for a midfield 3 or are we going for a 4-2-3-1? So a midfield 2 then. What formation are we going for, lads?
I think midfield 3.
So 4-3-3. We'll go for 4-3. Oh, cool. We'll do the 4-3-3.
Because not all of us use number 10.
Okay, who is the defensive midfielder? Is it Kante?
Højbjerg.
Is it Højbjerg?
Højbjerg.
Or is it Thomas?
I'm gonna have to make a move for my guy N'Golo in this.
Can I just hang on? The midfield 3. If it's not Ndombele, Partey, Højbjerg, we're not having. I'm leaving.
No Chelsea midfield.
Are you mad? You're leaving out Kante like that? Are you leaving out Kante like that?
Your midfield reeks, bruv. It's just fucking Højbjerg and Ndombele and Inshallah with the rest.
Just leave out Kante. Well, to be fair, Kante hasn't been that good this season, has he?
Yes, he has.
Has he?
He's had one bad. He's had one bad.
You won one game in 9 and you're 8th.
Frank Lampard didn't give him any rest.
Is that why you've won one game in 9 and you're 8th? Yeah.
Yeah. Who was the manager for 7 of those games? It wasn't Thomas Tuchel.
Your biggest club legend. That's who.
Yes. We're not talking about him as a manager, though. We're talking about that as a player.
Someone just said, no, actually, do you know what, right?
If that's your case,
hey, Lewis, no. Do you know what? I change it. I think
Spurs.
there's a perfect midfield 3 here, and I'm going to go for this myself. I forgot about this. I'm going, and this is a bit out there. Partey, Ndombele, Kovacic.
Now we can switch Kovacic for Kante.
I rate Kovacic a lot. I've always rated Kovacic, actually.
I rate Kovacic, but I rate
Højbjerg is off. Did you not see me have, when I came in on the stream, I had 4 good players, FC is my name. Kane, Son, Højbjerg, and Ndombele. And Reguilon.
I like Højbjerg, right? But if you look at it, if you're going to have a DM, and not a DM, so what Højbjerg does is he just wins the ball back, passes on to the better players, right? Kante is far better than that. So if we're going to go that, we're going to go Kante. But if you want a modern day number 6...
Højbjerg's rocket against Liverpool.
If you want a modern day number 6, the prime example...
Kante bagged the rockets against you a few years ago.
It's not about rockets, bruv. It's about the passing. Thomas Partey is the perfect number 6 in the modern day of football. So I think Thomas Partey as a 6 makes sense, right? And Ndombele is very, very good. I rate him highly as well. So he has to get in the midfield as well. But then Kovacic gives us the hybrid almost. Gets back, gets forward, breaks the lines.
So we're saying how well they
But you got to shout, you know what? If you're going to play a 4-3-3, you could also get Smith Rowe there. You could get in Mason Mount. Havertz, I'm not sure, but I think Partey, Kante, Kovacic
What is this based on, though? Is it based on the form, how they link?
I rate Partey, by the way, but I thought he was horrendous against Man United.
That's an off game. They even tweeted after, put it after the game. He said, "Listen, this is one of my worst games on Arsenal shirt." So it's not like we've claimed it as one of his best. Unlike Bruno Fernandes, on the other hand, where he's, or United fans, oh yeah, Bruno was great, stinker.
Yeah, but Bruno's done it. I think Bruno's getting harshly slated from that game. He's single-handedly carried United to 1-1.
Right, we're gonna go for a midfield 3. Partey, set in. Let's lock in Partey because we know that's gonna happen, and it's an Arsenal channel, so of course we're gonna put Thomas Partey in, right? Are we going to put in Ndombele? I think yes. I think he's another shoe-in. Do you guys disagree, both of you? What do you guys think?
I don't mind Ndombele being there.
He's a joke. He's ridiculous.
Yeah, Ndombele.
He's the only thing
we'll put Ndombele in. We'll put Ndombele in as well. I think he is a baller. Right. And the final position, I'm going to ask the comments because, they're not going to go for Xhaka.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
This Højbjerg. We don't even get a player here.
No Højbjerg, mate. Forget Højbjerg. But stop claiming my ID. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. There's a few Højbjerg comments, to be honest. Right, lads. Who is that final midfielder going to be? Is it Mason Mount?
I'm saying
I go Højbjerg, but
Is it Højbjerg? Is it Smith Rowe? Is it? I don't know. There's a few options. They're not Xhaka, in my opinion.
El Neni.
El Neni's a. Do you know what? We'll go with El Neni.
N'Golo, bruv.
And I think Kante. Do you know what? It's weird how we can leave out Kante. You know, to be honest, it's very weird.
It should be Kante, definitely over Kovacic in my opinion.
So I'm waiting for it. There's actually a few Xhakas. There's a lot of Mounts, to be honest. There's a lot of Xhakas and Mounts. Smith Rowe's
divine.
But you know what? Looking at the midfield, like what you've got there is a proper powerhouse in Partey who can do the defensive work. A dribbling machine like a Domblé who's a powerhouse as well. But you need that creativity. I think it has to be Mount or Smith Rowe. And obviously Mount's the more experienced and better player right now.
Not better player, I don't think it necessarily has to be a creative player.
No, you do, because in the modern day midfield three, you need to have different parts of the game. Mount could give us the goal for it. You got the two powerhouses next to them that are just very press resistant, that are proper good dribblers. I think Mount's an example. I don't know, I'll go for Mount actually. Change my mind. Again, what do you guys say?
Go for it. Although I will say, if you're looking for more creativity in midfield, I would have put Kai Havertz in there.
Look, Odegaard's in shouts, but Odegaard's it's too soon to Odegaard to be in there. I would go for ESR if he's played a few new games, but Mount's been doing it for a year, 2 seasons now, so I'm gonna put Mount in for now. No bias, you know. We're an Arsenal.
I swear down, if we go this without any Chelsea mids, I might have to leave.
Now we've done it, so so far we've got Leno in goal, Reece James, Gabriel, Silva, and Tierney. Then a midfield three of Partey, Ndombele, and Mason Mount. I think that worked, you know. I like that. Go for it. You got the dribbler and you got the powerhouse. Right, front three now. This is where it gets a bit tasty, isn't it?
It's not up for discussion. It's not even up for discussion. Kane is one of the 2 best forwards in the league. Whether we're getting relegated, winning the league, or in another world, they are the best 2 forwards in the league, and I will not hear otherwise. You two can argue over Aubameyang, Werner, Lacazette, whatever you want. I couldn't give a shit. Kane and Son are in it.
Oh my God, he's not the order back, is
he? Thank you. Good night. Thanks for coming.
Oh, is that my connection disappearing? Oh, I wonder what's happened.
Yeah,
you know what?
Comments.
Please let me know your front threes. It's a combine of Chelsea, Arsenal, and Spurs. I'm gonna say my front three. I'm gonna put in.
Hang on, Baz. Before you do, alongside my Kane and my Heung-min Son, it will be Aubameyang.
Oh, I thought it was Saka, man. I don't think you can have Aubameyang at
all. Sorry. I wouldn't mind Saka over Aubameyang. I thought Saka would.
Okay, let's look at this way objectively.
Hadji has a great option. I'd go for Willian personally.
No, shut up, bro. Shut up. No, not anymore. No more. No, listen. Respect Willian, bruv. Respect him,
the shock in your eyes as soon as I said Willian. Like, that gives you PTSD already, and it's been 4 months. It does.
All right, I'm gonna go, and I agree. Son and Kane have to be in there. You can't leave out them two. It's a bit.
Yeah.
It's difficult, and it's pissing me off, but it's true, man. It hurts me to say it.
It's fact.
But we're an awful channel, so we're gonna go Lacazette, Aubameyang, Saka. Lovely. Right, let's move on. Okay, now I think the best right winger out of all clubs. Now I'll put Ziyech in the conversation, but he's not played enough games this season.
But that's my question though. What are we basing this on? Is it form, ability, link up? I'm not sure.
I think, do you know what? Best in each position. So the best striker out of all the clubs right now, like an out and out centre forward, is Harry Kane. In terms of his overall playing, in terms of goals and assists and link up works for the team as well. I'm going to put Kane in the middle. I think that's a very easy one, to be honest, now, because Aubameyang's not being in form. He's not a striker either. Werner is not even have that discussion. I mean, Giroud, potentially. No, not Giroud. Right wing.
The only player I can really push is Hudson-Odoi. And other than that, I don't really...
Right wing, you'd have Hudson-Odoi. You've had Saka. You had Ziyech.
No, but he can play both. If anything, he's more of a left winger than a right
winger. I actually think a front three of Saka, Kane, and Son will genuinely win the Champions League.
MSN 2.0. Alright, listen, Kane and Son, you want to come to Arsenal, right? We can do it. We can make it happen. Transfers FC, mate.
See, this is the thing. I'd push Hudson-Odoi more if he played more, but Lampard didn't rate him.
I'm going to put Saka right wing. I think that's right this season as well. And his form there has been, I think he's got 9 goals and assists and 9 starts at right winger. It's actually very good numbers as well. Hudson-Odoi's unlucky, but he hasn't played enough thanks to Lampard. So Lampard tax there. And left wing.
It is what it is. We'll take it.
Left wing, we've got Aubameyang, but he hasn't been in form this year. You've got Heung-min Son, obviously. And then you've got for Chelsea, Werner.
No, Werner isn't a left winger.
So what is?
No. Werner is a striker. Don't let Lampard fool you.
Yeah, everyone's saying the same. Everyone's saying Son, Kane, Saka. It's the obvious, I think it is, isn't it?
I think one thing I know I've noticed about Saka as well is that, like, I've watched obviously watching Arsenal games over the last 5 years or so, He's the only player that you've got in those last 5 years that now when I watch him, I'm like, this kid's going to do something right now. Every time he gets the ball. I haven't watched an Arsenal game or seen any Arsenal players. Yeah, you've had a bad man on fire, but it's a bit different being a goal, just an out goal scorer. I think when I watch Saka play, it's like something's going to happen every time he gets the ball.
Right. Left wing.
A bit like Kane, when Kane gets the ball, something's going to happen.
Right, left wing. Wait, so Sam, you can't see what I'm doing, right?
No. Okay, I mean, I can get it up on my phone.
No. Yeah, I put Son left wing, don't worry.
Oh, you're such a snake.
He's put a Aubameyang in there, isn't he? I'm just waiting for it to show up on the thing.
Yeah. Oh, you can't even see his face.
Let's have a look, yeah?
We'll put Pepe there, mate. Nicholas Pepe.
Do it. Put him in there.
Now we'll put Nicholas Pepe there.
There he is. There he is.
Okay, now, do you know what? We're going to change it. We're going to put in Heung-min Son.
I was going to say you didn't even spell it right. Fucking hell.
Bruv, I'm on a stream. The pressure's on me, mate. Please excuse it, mate. You know what I mean? Where is Heung-min? Is it Son Heung-min or Heung-min Son?
I was going to say, did the thing reject Aubameyang? That would be hilarious.
Bruv, what's his name? Was it Heung-min Son? What is it? It's not even coming up. Son. He's not here, bro.
Try Heung.
Well, with that in mind, there's a free position up the grab. So who are we going?
Oh, found him. Yeah, found him. Sorry, my bad.
Bad, you spelled it wrong, mate.
I know. As I said, I'm under pressure right now, bruv. You know what? I'm rivaling Jim White right now. Someone put in the comments. So I'm under the cosh right now. But so this is the final lineup we've gone for.
Jim White has bad posters in it.
Yeah, okay. Leno in goal. You got back four of Reece James right back, Gabriel and Thiago Silva as the centre backs, Tierney left back, unanimous decision there. I think even Sam agreed with that. Midfield three, Thomas Partey and Ndombele, very easy decisions there. Partner with Mason Mount as a creativity there as well. Then the front three, Saka, can't pronounce his name, and Heung-min. No, I can't say that either. So front three. That's the front three as well. So what do you think, guys? You happy with that team?
Yeah.
Could do with more Chelsea, but we moved.
Hang on, wait. So how many Chelsea players are actually in this team? So you've got one in Thiago Silva, two in Reece James, three in Mason Mount. Bruv, I can assure you, if we'd done the same lineup like a month ago, they'd be all Chelsea and Spurs players, like one Arsenal player basically.
That's because forms weighs very heavily.
Yeah, but to be fair, we've not picked Thiago Silva off form, neither Gabriel. They're just good centre backs, right? Reece James.
Thiago Silva, I think, has been in good form. It's just been the players around him. He's been one of the few positives.
But yeah, lads, let us know your thoughts on that team in the live chat. Pulisic deserves a shot, apparently. I don't know, man. Boys, I'm doing career mode.
On form, he ain't been up to scratch this season.
Arsenal fan, but Son has to be in it. He does, to be honest, he does, innit? He just does. Anyone know what's the website? The website is createformation.com. So there you go, my guys. I'm a Guna, but I rate Son so high, and I wish he came to Arsenal. Yeah, man, I wouldn't mind that as well. Listen, you know what I mean?
I think it's also the fact Son's just like a likeable guy.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that, mate. Lads, let's get up to 200 likes. We are 13 away, and it's like 500 man watching. So do that, man. Do your thing, bro. Do your job. But
Smash that if you guys haven't done it yet. Come on.
That is the final Arsenal and Spurs, and let's just say Arsenal and Spurs lineup. There's basically only 3 Chelsea players. But yeah, there you go.
How long we got left of the worst deadline day in history?
Well, the window, as it's you can't see it again, but Lewis can. It says the window closes at 11 p.m. So it closes in an hour and 15 minutes, I believe. So there's not long left the window. Let's see if there's any breaking news on Twitter. Let's refresh it. Let's go on to deadline.
Who on Chelsea FT's beefing who tonight?
Breaking news. Harry Redknapp's in the building for Sky Sports. But listen, stay here, bro. Forget Sky Sports. Nah, I'm joking. Southampton have agreed to deal with...
Really got Chelsea fans doing happy 1 week sacking anniversaries. I can't
No,
be
you doing that?
No, not me, but I'm just seeing it on the timeline, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, it's all about Minamino right now signed for Southampton. That's actually a very good deal, you know. Hesse Rodriguez is rejoined Las Palmas on a free after being released by PSG in December. Hesse Rodriguez, remember him back in the day for Real Madrid? FIFA. Igalo has joined Saudi Arabian side Al Shabab on a permanent deal. Confirmed. Medicals should be scheduled after loan expire with Man United. So Igalo's leaving Man United. Udinese have confirmed something about Man City. Don't really care about that, to be honest. Johnny Williams is signed for Cardiff City. Again, don't really care. So yeah, Sky Sports Kiev says the deal for Newcastle to bring Joe Willock on loan from Arsenal is nearly done. So yeah, that deal is essentially finished as well. So
Where's Willock going?
he's gone to Newcastle. Do you know what? I have a debate right now, and I don't think we can really have it with Sam, but we're gonna have it anyways. Best young players at each club. Because I know there's always a rivalry going on Twitter with Hudson-Odoi and Saka. And I mean, there's no Tottenham players to really put in the competition. Like, what's his name? Troy Parrott or something?
He's gone on loan to Ipswich today.
Ipswich Town, League One.
Well, he was at Millwall in the Championship.
So he's downgraded, basically.
No, they honestly, they are horrendous, Millwall. So they've got him. I don't know. I wasn't even going to mention Troy Parrott. I was going to talk about some of our 16, 17-year-olds that look quite good.
Okay, so what we're going to do, right? You know what? I'm going to go on the website. What's the website called? Tier Maker, innit? Let's see, right, if I can find the youngsters.
Find a young player tier list. This will be interesting.
Because we could do this right now, you know. I've always wanted to do this as well. But because I'm never live like this, like, you know, why not? And I've got the 2 special guests on the channel as well, you know what I mean? Come on, let's see if we can find this. That's the Brest Premier League youngsters. Now, how many have they got? There's a lot of players here that are not in the league anymore, like relegated players, like, and Guendouzi's there as well. Should we do this one? Don't know. So who's that? That's Moise Keane. Yeah, we can't do Moise Keane now. This is done. This is old. New ones. Let's do the newest first. There we go. 2020-21. Under 22 players. Closed.
Interest.
Right.
Whoa,
There's a lot of players here. I don't think we can do all of them. There's a lot of players here.
I look at Le Cobham, strong and solid as usual.
Yo, there's a lot of players. I ain't going through any of that. That's too much to go through all of that. Right, we're going to skip through most of them, but we're going to go through players. So let's go for Trent. Is he in the top category, which is S, A, B,
Trent?
C, or D?
He's
Trent.
not a young player.
No, but he's under 22. That's what it is. Under 22.
All right. Yeah, Trent's different class. Next.
Yeah, put him right at the top.
Yeah, we can add him into whatever tiers under Reece James.
We've got Billy Gilmore, I can see there.
Oh, yeah, Billy Gilmore is absolute class.
Well, you put him in the S category. Let's put him in...
Look, here's the thing. Regardless of how good Jorginho's form is right now, or at any period, in my opinion, I think Billy Gilmore offers more and the ceiling's higher. He already offers, in my opinion, everything Jorginho offers, except experience, but he's more mobile, he's more aggressive, and in my opinion, stronger as well. And because he's smaller, he's also got a good centre of gravity about him.
So the categories we have, right? We've got best, we've got very good, we've got average, we've got bad, and then we've got Tottenham. So, let me see Sam's face. He disappeared. No, there he is. Right, so what we're going to do... So where'd you put him, sorry? Billy Gilmore, where'd you put him? Very good, average, bad, Tottenham?
I'd put him in best if he played more.
Okay.
If he played more. He played more. But we don't play him enough to justify it, so I want him in very good.
Okay, we'll put him in very good. I can agree. I think he's a good player, to be honest. Right, we'll put him Billy Gilmore in very good. Right, who we've got next? We have Brandon Williams now, Bukayo Saka. Star boy! Listen, not even a debate. Put him straight at the top. Best. Well, you guys going to complain about that?
No.
I mean, he will be there. I don't know. Would you put him in
he
the
will
same
be there.
category as
What?
Trent?
So are you saying he's not there at the moment?
Well, I'm asking you if he's better than if he's on the same level as Trent.
I think he can be. Like, I
Premier
think
League, no. He can be. It's different to he is.
Right. The reason why I put him in best because he's better than Billy Gilmore right now. So you can't put him in the same category as Billy Gilmore.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So he puts him in best right now. And
I never said you have to listen to Lewis, though.
Games, but yeah, cool.
Now, I think there's not even a debate to be had. It's the easiest thing you can put in.
Lewis still clutching at strings, mate.
Right, you got a couple...
I guarantee you watch Billy Gilmore play 5.
Kelleher, the goalkeeper from Liverpool?
I guarantee you.
Put him in Tottenham.
What?
There's a goalkeeper. I think it's Kelleher, Liverpool goalkeeper. Pulisic is in this category as well. Pulisic, is he? I don't think he's the best. Is he? Very good, surely.
This year, yes, but injuries just keep killing this kid.
So 2 Chelsea youngsters so far, mate. Very good. Not quite the best.
Out of all of them that we have, yeah, you know what? I put Pulisic in. Are we doing this on ability or form? What are we doing?
I think a mixture of both.
A mixture of both. Then yeah, I would put him in best.
Best Pulisic.
Yeah, I'd put him in best.
That is a bit mad, you know, putting him straight in best.
No, because I'm just thinking he's probably, other than Trent, the most experienced youth player out of them all there. So he's got to be up there at the top.
Comments, let us know your thoughts, right? Let us know, where would you put Pulisic? Where would you put Pulisic? Joe, everyone's saying put him in Tottenham.
So absolute
No,
salt.
well, I think
Prime Pulisic, like you saw in Project Restart, would be up there at the best.
I think ability wise there, but I think right now he just isn't right as it stands right now because of his form this year. So we're gonna put him very good for now. Curtis Jones for Liverpool. I think he's very good as well.
He's a baller.
Yeah, I think he's very good.
Yeah, he's a good one still.
He's a tidy little player.
Yeah, you got Declan Rice. I think he's best surely if you put Saka and Trent there.
Yeah, he's
I think Declan Rice is massively overhyped. But I think he's a good player.
I think
we were willing to spend 80 mil on him. That's why. Well, Lampard was.
But you spent the same amount on Kepa, so what does that tell you?
Yeah, I mean we're just bad with money in general, ain't we?
They also spent £40 million on Danny Drinkwater.
Yeah, exactly. And like 60 on Morata.
Can we not talk about 2017? I still have nightmares about
60 on Morata, 70 on Kepa, 40 on Drinkwater, 40 on Bakayoko.
Yeah. 27 on Emerson.
I'm gonna put Declan Rice in the best category because of how many games he's played, and to be fair to me, he's a good player. But I don't know. I'll put him there anyways. But it's debatable. You can put him in very good as well, and some people put him in average because he's overrated. I think that's Dwight McNeil next up. I think he's very good.
I like him.
I'm surprised
he's the only good thing in Burnley.
I think his stats as well show like in terms of chances created and assists, he's up there. And to do that at Burnley as well, like I think you put him in very good. But let's say Eze of Crystal Palace. I think he's on the brink of best in terms of actual ability. He's insane. But because he's with Saka, he's done it for kind of a season and a half now. He did it last year and then this year as well. Eze's first year, but then Eze did bits on Championship, so you can. I don't know, man. It's a difficult one. Where would you put Eze?
I'm not sure because I don't want to give him. I don't want to not give him his flowers just because he's at Crystal Palace and we might end up downgrading based on the club that he's at. I don't know because having Pulisic in there just kind of fucks up the whole thing with very good because now I'm holding people up to a certain standard.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure if it's too early for him just yet to say he's there.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Eze in very good. Just it's a bit biased, Crystal Palace, but we're gonna put him there now. But he's definitely got the ability to be in the best. Oh, if I move the thing back.
Alright, cool.
Hang on to me. Right, Eze goes in very good. We've actually got no players in average and bad yet. So okay, Nketiah.
Except for Keller in the Tottenham section.
Yeah, I don't know what I've done there as well.
You don't even rate Nketiah.
No, I think he's average or bad. I don't know, man. He's just not got. Do you know what footballers, right? Some players have this.
Wait, hang on a minute. Mm-hmm. There's a Tottenham section. Fuck off.
Listen, man, you got. As I said, you don't have that many good youngsters, so obviously, if you know, you have to put it there. But
what about Kane Scarlett, Alfie Devine? Alfie Devine's 16
Kane
years
Scarlett.
old.
Is this what some Spider-Man movie or something, bro? What's this man?
Dane Scarlett.
Dane Scarlett. He sounds like some superhero in a Marvel movie or something. Dane Scarlett.
Dane. His name is Dane.
Backup dancer. Alright, Eddie Nketiah, I'm gonna put him. With Nketiah, he doesn't have anything that tells you like he's got this. Like with Saka, you see his ability. Exactly. I don't want to say that, but he doesn't have not electric speed.
You don't want to say
decent
because
movement.
he's Arsenal.
Yeah, that's what it's. I don't want to hurt his feelings, but I think average or bad at best.
That's cool with me.
I'll put him in average because I'm an Arsenal channel, but Eddie's he's not really he's a bit slacking. I can't lie, but Eddie, we'll put you average for now. You got potential, but we got Ruben Diaz. Do we really rate him that much?
Oh, Ruben Diaz.
He's a bit average, isn't he?
Ruben Diaz has been one of the best centre backs all season.
City fans hate him. City fans hate him.
Sorry, we're talking about the same.
No, Ruben. Almost Ruben. You almost say not Ruben Diaz. Garcia. What's his name? What I said Ruben Diaz for? Garcia from Man City, the centre back as well. The one that's going to Barcelona.
Oh, the guy you nearly signed.
Yeah. Bro, I was slacking there. Yeah.
Aye, deadline days killed you, bro.
Yeah, no, it has. I'm gonna put him in average. I don't think he's that good. Garcia. I think he's alright.
Yeah. Has he started as many games compared to Otamendi?
I think he's come out of the team ever since he's been linked with a move to Barcelona, and he's going to Barca as well.
Yes, that's where I've heard his name from. Yeah,
I'll put him average for now, but he's got potential, like everyone does. Now we got a Chelsea player. Was he still a Chelsea player? The Sheffield United guy. What's his name? Oh, I forget his name. Ampadu. Yeah, he's got the trim now, innit? So, where do you think he is? Where does he rank?
See, here's the thing. From what I've heard from Sheffield United fans, It ain't really that positive. Like, he had that good game for Newcastle when they won, but it's a rare win for them. I don't know if it's been a positive season for him. I'm hearing good things, but I was chatting to one of the guys from the Sheffield United way a few weeks ago, and they're like, yeah, Ampadu's been terrible this season. I ain't even going to lie to you about it. So, I'm not sure. I know he's got a good ceiling, but if we're going to talk on form right now, he's probably going in average too.
Okay, so put him in average. That's your Chelsea fans. I can't really argue with that. He's your player. There's so many players. I'm going to skip through a lot of them. Ferran Torres, I put him in very good. I think he's good. Just move on to that one. You got Gabriel Martinelli. Now this will cause a few debates. I think for me it's very good.
I dash him in the Tottenham section real quick.
Oh, shut up, bruv. We got a Tottenham player next, by the way. I don't know if he still plays for you, man. Is it Getson Fernandes or something?
Yeah, he left.
So, but no, I think Martinelli goes very good.
Yeah, take the bias.
Yeah, I think he is very good, but I think you love him because of his energy and work rate.
Yeah, he's a bit like Sanchez, isn't he?
Nah, they love him because he scored a 1v1 against Kepa and they all got gassed about
Yeah,
it.
well, listen, mate, it's not for everyone, man. Timo Werner can't do it, so, take some notes of
he does. Why do you think like his form's gone down? Because he only faces Kepa in training and it's piss easy.
Yeah, okay, let's move on to Hudson-Odoi.
No. Hudson-Odoi, we got to put him best.
I can't. I rate him. I do rate him.
Bayern Munich have been interested in this guy heavily.
Yeah, but they wanted Joe Willock as well, didn't they?
No, but they barely start for us. And if he wants Willock as well, you might need to keep an eye on that kid because Bayern Munich's talent ID is second to none.
I know.
So if they wanted him for 70 million plus and he was a bench warmer at our club, that shows where his ceiling is. Yeah, the last week or so has only been proof of that too. So he's got to go best in my opinion.
Okay, we're putting him in best, and I agree, to be honest. I think he's a very good player. There's a lot of players that I already know here. James Justin, I think I'll put him in very good. I think he's very... that's him. Put him in very good. Tanganga. I think that's him. Tanganga. How good's Tanganga?
I looked at your tier. I think I wouldn't put him in very good, but I wouldn't put him in average. I think they're about in between.
Yeah, we'll put him in Tottenham. He plays for Tottenham. Okay.
I'm leaving.
Kai Havertz. I'm sorry, man. How good? He's Tottenham, so where are we going to put him? I'm sure they're going to put him in Tottenham, right?
Fuck off.
Where are we going to put him? Go on, be honest then. Where should I put Tanganga?
What are you putting?
I don't think he's very good. I don't think he's very good, but I think he's better than average.
Okay, we'll put him in Tottenham anyways. Joe Willock. Transfer deadline day specialist, Joe Willock.
I don't really know too much about Willock other than the banger he scored against Liverpool and the miss against us.
He's an average for me. He's average. Not consistent enough in the league games when he's mattered. Even Nketiah has put in more performances in the league than Willock has. So I think he's average. And to be fair, he's not. Yeah, it's just average for me. But he's not Tottenham definitely. This is just abuse. Now, Kai Havertz.
Best.
But is he really at that? Best.
Yeah, he's just at that.
He is though. I can't lie. I wanted him at Arsenal, so I'm not going to argue about that.
Yeah, no, like I don't mind. Like this season, he ain't been all that, but there's been other surrounding circumstances for that reason. I guarantee, if you don't ball out this season, he's gonna ball out next season.
Got Mason Greenwood.
Mason Greenwood. His form hasn't been that good this season compared to last. I rate Greenwood. Yeah, I rate Greenwood. He's got
if
he ain't in best, he's definitely very good.
Okay, cool. I put him in best because I think his quality is there. A few Southampton players there.
Go for it.
Mason Mount, Money Miss. Where are you putting him? Good.
I think he should be going up in best as well, to be honest.
To be fair, he is. Like, if I put Saka there, if I put Declan Rice there, then I think...
I will say, the formation...
I think Declan Rice goes very good, man. I don't think he's the best.
What?
I put Declan Rice down. I don't think he's the best. That's a bit... I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's only because of West Ham's reliance on him that puts him up there. But same way... Our formations relied heavily on Mason Mount too, so it really is just up to guess. But Mason Mount has been playing to his full potential and further past that for a long period of time too. Foden.
Best.
Oh yeah, Foden's got to go up to best as well.
Best, easy peasy that one is. Who else we got? Reece James.
Best as well.
I think you do because he's doing bits and there's a lot of players in the best. I might have to take some down. I can't lie. But it's got
we can have a look at best at the end of it and just drop down anyway.
Reece Nelson, I'll put him in average right now. He's not really done that many. He's got potential 100%, but he's not done that much in the league at all, to be honest with him. So I'm not really going to put him in that high category. But yeah, you could somewhat put him in bad, to be honest, because of how average he's been in the league, but he's still my guy. You've got ESR, Emil Smith. Now you've got who's the Liverpool Donny? The guy that looks like Van Dijk a bit. What's his name?
Neco Williams.
No, the other one. Neco Williams is the 23-year-old, the 18-year-old. Yeah, Phillips. I think it was Phillips.
Reece Williams.
Yeah, Reece Williams. I was saying, Reece Williams. Yeah, where you putting Reece Williams?
I mean, Liverpool have been pretty decent the last few games. But over a season, how regularly has he been playing since Van Dijk went out?
In the games he's played, to me, he's looked average. Sorry, he struggled quite.
That's been average. Then
there's no players in bad, by the way. It's just you've got a lot of best players, quite a few very good, and a lot on average. And there's no one bad, and there's 2 in Tottenham. Kelleher,
the same way you were very close to Nketiah in bad. The only reason,
do you know what? I don't want to put him because I'm an Arsenal fan. No, we'll leave him there for now, man. We can survive. ESR. No, we got Ryan Brewster. I put him in average as well, to be honest. Or bad. He's not bad bits, has he?
United ain't been firing like that.
I like him as a player, but I'm going to put him bad for right now because he really hasn't. He's cost £20 million, bruv. £20 million, and he's not scored a single Premier League goal.
Yeah, dash him in bad then. We need someone to fill up the numbers anyway.
We're going to go to Smith Rowe. I think very good.
Now, Smith Rowe is another one, very good or best. I don't know if you want to say
best.
Too
soon. Look, players in best have done it for at least over a season. Reece James, Foden, Mount, Greenwood, Kai Havertz, Hudson-Odoi, Saka and Trent. They've done it, at a more consistent period of time. So Smith Rowe can get there, but we're going to leave that as Tariq Lamptey, ex-Chelsea.
He's another one for very good or best.
Very good.
Very good. I think he needs to improve his defensive game, but yeah. Right, there's a few more players here, but I'm not going to talk. We'll put Fofana, last player, Fofana. Wesley Fofana from Leicester City.
Up at the top.
What, best?
Best or very good as well, but he's been on good form for them this season.
I think he's got quality. I'll put him in best. But yeah, there you go. There's a lot of tier list there and there. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. We've done quite a bit there, actually. But yeah, only the one Tottenham player on the list got put in Tottenham. So just, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, Sam.
I can't be arsed. You gotta love this. You gotta love the shameless tribalism about it.
No, but that's how it is. Official announcement, lads. Official announcement. I forgot it was a transfer video. Arsenal have announced. Let's put the breaking news animation out. Give me a sec. Breaking news. Deadline day news. And that is that Arsenal have announced thank you and good luck for Shkodran Mustafi. He has officially left the club. And it is announced he joins Schalke. And it's a permanent transfer. He's left Arsenal for good. He's gone in a bit. The article says, if we can read it out, let's go on to reading it. Shkodran Mustafi has joined Bundesliga side Schalke on a permanent transfer. The 28-year-old World Cup winner has joined us from Valencia in 2016, August, and has since been a prominent part of our back line, making 151 appearances during this time. I had to suffer for 151 games with Mustafi. How did I survive?
Is that it?
Well,
I thought he would have played more.
Yeah, but I think because he's had a few injuries and also he's been dropped quite a bit as well. He's a World Cup winner, So 28 years of age, World Cup winner. The technical director Edu has said, we thank Musti for his contribution at Arsenal, which has spanned 4.5 years, more than 150 appearances, and a prominent role in 2 FA Cup wins. Everyone associated with the club wishes Musti and his family the very best of wishes for the next chapter in his career. Mikel Arteta has said Musti has been a key player for us for a long period of time. He's played, and see, that just says, how has he been a key player for Arsenal? Mustafi. Oh my God.
Where are these standards, bro?
Exactly, man. But he cost £35 million, didn't he? I remember, I'm sure I've got plenty of tweets of my own. I've bigged him up when he signed for Arsenal, fell into the trap. He played a very important part.
The videos we did when Morata joined. Trust me, we've all taken ours.
He played a very important part in my first season as a manager, and I'd like to thank him for his professionalism and always being ready to be called upon when called upon. Everybody at Arsenal wishes Musti well at Schalke. He won 2 FA Cups. One in his first season and one in last year against Chelsea. You love to see that. But he missed both finals with injury. So, he has really played a part. But he goes to
injury.
We also thank for Shkodran's part he played off the pitch. His donation of 16,000 meals helped vulnerable residents in our local borough of Islington during the height of the coronavirus pandemic, providing them with essential food service they otherwise wouldn't have received. So listen, as a player, there's no hiding it. I've never rated him for his last 3-4 years at Arsenal. He cost us so many times.
I'd like to I'd like to thank Squadron Mustafi for
Yeah,
for everything.
it's probably because of the Arsenal Spurs derby in 2018-19 where he fouled Kane for the penalty that he scored and equalised. Oh, this guy, man. Joe Mustafi, what it is, right? He had these moments where he looked fantastic. But then in other parts, he just was bang average or mistakes FC. And what he did the worst, right, was he blamed on the players for it. So Crystal Palace Arsenal, 2018-19, to get third in the league, basically. We were there, basically. And this guy has lost Zaha, who's just bodied him out of the way. This is a centre-back, Wilfred Zaha, bodied Mustafi out of the way. He's got past him. He slotted past Leno, but it's Mustafi's fault. You let him go through. How have you let him get bodied? This guy had the nerve to blame Leno. He goes, what are you doing? I said, are you? And I was in the crowd, by the way, at the time. I was going, are you mental? This little clown. And it was him. But it's, I'll make it clear. It's all football related. As a person, I'm sure he's a great guy. I'm sure he's done a lot for the community. And as a person, nothing but respect for him. But as a football player, I ain't going to hide it. It's been average for Arsenal, man. It's been about time he leaves the club because it just
Average? You're not
well, not average, but he's been horrific for Arsenal, man. And horrific in a way of £35 million we spent on this, Donny.
And you've let him go for free.
We've done it with a lot of players. Ozil cost 42.
I'm not going to sit and laugh at your transfer activity. I'm just going to keep.
I'm not going to laugh.
Go on.
But it's questionable. Your outlook.
But no, what else can you do? What else can you really do with Mustafi? He's gone.
Not sell them for free.
Look, we've got some respectable fees from our players in the past, and those players were, Iwobi and Oxlade-Chamberlain. We got 30 for Chamberlain and 40 for Iwobi. But in terms of Sanchez, went on a free. Ozil left on a free. Ramsey left on a free. Mustafi left on a free. You've had Socrates left on a free.
Ozil left on a free.
Ozil's, I said already, exactly. So look, we are not a good side at getting players sold for whatever reason. But one thing I will say now, lads, is now what we're getting rid of is massive wages. So Kolasinac gone on loan, but he's basically leaving the club anyways. So that's, I think, £90,000 or something that a week. No, he's on £100,000 a week, Kolasinac is. Because the guy that signed him put him on a mad contract on a free agent. Socrates, £90,000 a week off the wage bill. Mesut Ozil was £350,000 a week off the wage bill. Mustafi's now gone £90,000 a week off the wage bill, maybe even more than that. Maitland Niles, I think he was on 50 or 40, so not that much.
But now you're paying Willian £200,000 a week, and Aubameyang £350,000.
That's a lie. That is a lie. We are not paying Willian 200 bags a week. Lewis, how much was you on at Chelsea?
104k a week.
So he's getting the same at Arsenal.
I thought, if anything, you guys had him on 100k.
Yeah, we got him on a bit less. So
yeah, it's just the extra year's worth of contract.
Do you want to retract your statement of lies that you put on his channel?
No, because I've seen it elsewhere that he's on more than 100.
You've seen it on the Sun. You've seen it on the Daily Mirror.
Wait, is there bonuses on it though?
Might be bonuses. I don't know. Maybe signing on fees probably.
Let me just check to confirm.
No, I don't think Lewis he's gonna try to find a way to get it out. Even you just admit it, bro. Don't you dare change your thought on it now.
No, I'm not changing it. If I find it, I'll send you the link. How about that? I'll put in the price.
I don't really care about Willian's wages, to be honest. My point was, all this. You think it's a good thing getting all these in terms of financially. You think it's a good thing getting rid of all these.
I never said it was a good thing financially.
192 a week.
He's not on that. I can guarantee you. It was
let me look at another one, because no way.
Bruv, it was made clear when he signed for Arsenal, he was on the same at Chelsea. But Mustafi is gone. Thank you and good luck. What's the comment saying?
Yeah.
Mustafi, Edu chasing all the club.
It's 100k a week plus bonuses.
Yeah, there you go, man. So stop putting the lies out there. Mustafi is gone. On to Schalke. Look, do you know what, right? Look, what Sam said there was like, oh, it's not a good thing. And it isn't a good thing. You're right in terms of we should get money for these players. But we're not going to get money for these players in the summer. Their contracts were expiring. So why did we not just sell them and get rid of them now? Why not? What you lose out on that? What's the worst?
No, I'm just saying, you probably think that you've now got a bigger transfer budget.
Oh, we do.
Because you got rid of these.
Of course. Wait, hang on. Of course we have a bigger transfer budget. What does that mean?
Do you?
Yeah, of course we do. Think about it.
You've probably saved about £5 million by getting rid of these players.
No, wages wise, we terminate their contracts.
Yeah.
So all the.
But they only had a year left. They only had a year left.
6 months left. 6 months left.
Less than exactly.
But it's not how much money. No, it's not that we received money from the transfers. It's more the space is open up in the squad. We had to get rid of players because we hadn't got rid of them in the summer. So now we've got a full squad. We don't have players outside the actual limit, essentially, right? And also, I think what's key today, right? A lot of Arsenal fans were, what have you seen?
Oh no, I'm just looking through the quote tweets on your Mustafi goodbye tweet. It's ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
I've never. The only time I've seen a fan base celebrate a departure more than
Thanks
this
for
is
the
when
memories. But good riddance. Babs, what do you think of Rob Holding's current form at Arsenal? I think he's actually very good right now, can't lie. I think Rob Holding right now he's impressing me, I can't lie. And honestly, what it is, right, is we've given him a new contract. So, do you know how I said to you, the players that we've sold are homegrown English players, basically. Iwobi's not English, but came through the academy. And Oxlade-Chamberlain's at Liverpool, finessed them from that. Those are the players we tend to sell. So for Rob Holding, if he doesn't have a future of the club long term, which as it stands he does, but it can change, we've given him a new contract, meaning that we can get a lot of money for him. I can guarantee if Arsenal put Holding on the market, there'd be 3 or 4 clubs after him, 30 to 35 million pounds. No word.
Yeah,
no
that sounds like a
you
trade.
give because it's English tax, 25 years of age, experienced. I know he's gonna say that, but look, ultimately I think that's how it's gonna work.
It's just another example of how much of a joke the market is.
It is, bro. If certain centre backs, if Mustafi went for 35 million pounds back in 2016, right, 2016, Holding can go for.
Imagine how much you would have bought him for in this day and age.
The lowest we'd get for Holding if we had to sell him is probably 20 million pounds. That's a profit. We signed him for 2 million pounds or something like that. So look, I think Arsenal are kind of in a low key way learning from the mistakes. They're giving these players contracts. The players that are like, you know, Holdings and players and Saka and Martinelli, for example, that if they do sell them in the future, especially Holding, for example, you get money for them now. In the summer now, I know what you said, Slav, is, we can't get money for this. But what we've done now about getting rid of these players, we can now focus on Nketiah, selling him, getting probably 20 million pounds for him because he's English, young striker. You know, look at Brewster went for, right? And Nketiah is a player. Then you got Torreira, who'll go in the summer for probably a fee as well. Guendouzi will go as well for a fee. So you're getting money there. Chambers might go for a fee. And the English tax again, you'll probably get 15 million pounds for him somehow. If Maitland Niles gets sold, he'll go for 20 million pounds as well. You're making money from these players. A lot of money. So we're going to have a lot of... And then also, in the past few years, it's been proven by a lot of reliable sources that Arsenal are given money by the owners as well in certain transfers. So the Pepe transfer and the Partey transfer were financed by the owners. It's a fact. So I don't want to hear this of, listen, man, Arsenal we're going to have a lot of money to spend this summer. And I, in fact, will tell you right now, be excited, as Josh Ronke would say that.
I remember we had this conversation a few weeks ago. I think it was before the Arsenal-Chelsea previews, and you were low-key it was either you or a gal, you were low-key selling me on this thing that if Arteta just makes it through this season, you are in a really good shape for the next 2 or 3 years.
Not really good shape.
I'm starting to see it now, I'll give you that.
Not in a really good shape in terms of, we're a better team. It's more that the deadwood we've had at the club, either contract expire or the decisions are coming up to them. So like Lacazette, for example, a lot of fans like him, but a lot of fans don't like him. End of this window, he'll probably leave Arsenal because his contract expires next year. He'll have 1 year left on his contract. So on that case there, you can get money for that as well. Essentially, all these problem players, Xhaka, Bellerin, Lacazette, that some fans like, some fans love, you can just get rid of them. We're going to have a new squad. Arteta is building his squad and Edu's doing it as well. So ultimately, is this window a success? In my opinion, yes, because of the players we got rid of. But it could have been better if we signed left back. But as I said, £68 million is all that's been spent all this window. £68 million, bro. That's how much.
Fair enough.
The pandemic climate that we're in right now is understandable as well.
And talking about climate, let's have a look at this, right? Ligue 1. Don't know if you guys seen this today, but there's some massive news coming out of France. Get French football news. So this could be massive for just the league in general. Forget transfers. So what it is, if I can find the tweet from earlier today, because there's so much transfer shit going on as well. French football broadcasting situation explain disastrous day for French football as TV rights bidding tender flops. So apparently no one bid the money to buy French football TV rights. Obviously they lost it out already this a couple months ago from I think it was Telefoot Chain or something like that. So do you know how we have Sky in the UK, Sky and BT? France have nothing now. They have nothing in France. So all that TV money they were making, gone. Finished. Bye-bye.
Now, I know it's a lot to them regardless, but how much money were they actually making off that TV deal? Because I know England is madness, but it wouldn't have been as much.
Let me look for it. So this is what it was today. Breaking. Of all the bids made for French football TV rights today, not a single one of them have reached the minimum requirement of the LFP internally set for clubs and the league to be continued to be self-sustained to exist at 300 million euros. That's all it would have cost, basically, to buy the rights, according to RMC. Now, Discovery, DAZN, and Amazon have all made offers of French football domestic TV rights today, but they were all below the required threshold mentioned above. LFP board have decided to reflect for 24 hours. So essentially, right, if Amazon do get the rights, or DAZN, but it'll probably be Amazon, if they get the rights for French football, that could be the first step they could take to taking over, football in general. Because we all know in a couple of years' time, maybe not a couple, but a few years' time, Amazon will buy this stuff for the Premier League.
This honestly sounds... Avs, do you want to give the lectures at my uni? I do broadcasting at uni, what Lewis did. This is what we learn about. Do you want to? I just did a PowerPoint on.
Well, then surely broadcasting. There you go. Then you're an expert in this. So take it away.
I actually haven't read that about the French football rights. But yeah,
we
Amazon and DAZN. I'm not sure, but Amazon are becoming a powerhouse. It's more about the football is, especially with people at home. Football is where the money's at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I think Amazon. I think I even read Netflix are interested in.
We got a super chat quickly. Let me just read this out quickly. Super chat from United Ultra Sam Mitchell. He goes, Lewis, what did you make of Chelsea Rory saying that on the kickoff that you won't criticize the club of a Lampard because you want to work with the club? What?
No. I know what he's talking about. Rory wasn't.
You don't have to answer if you don't want to. It's fine.
No, he was. No, I'm cool with that. Rory's talking about some Chelsea fans on videos. Like, this isn't me included because it isn't direct at me. It doesn't make sense for it to be direct at me. Saying that they're not criticizing the club over Lampard, but that's from Rory's point of view, where he wanted Lampard to stay, and Rory is also anti-Roman Abramovich.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I know that's not direct at me because I wasn't one of those that wanted Lampard to stay until the end. By the Leicester City game, I was basically Lampard out. Okay. So that can't be direct at me because I'd have nothing to criticize the club.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so there you go. The thoughts of Carefree Lewis G on whatever was said. But appreciate the super chat, my guy. But there you go, you got your answer. Is it juicy enough for you? Are you not entertained? What else does the comment say? David Luiz is in better form than Gabriel at the moment. When Gabriel gets another chance, he needs to prove himself to replace Luiz. I like the way Arteta does his because it balances all the players. Am I muted? Who's muted? Are you guys muted? No, you guys are muted. I'm not muted. Like comments. Let me know if I'm muted, but I know you guys are. Let me just change that. This is what happens with the thing. Just give me it. No. It's not your No, you're muted because of me. My software. That's what it is. Let me just change it. Give me a sec. Shut up. Speak. No, still not. Hang on. Let me fix this. They can hear me though. It's fine. That's all that matters. Okay, give me a sec. Settings. I know how to change this. No, it was YouTube. It's both. It's the capture audio. Let's change that. Alright, speak now. No, it's still not working. Ross. Hang on. Settings. This is always gonna happen when you have you're trying something new out. What did they miss all of that out? Is it? Oh, hang on. Let me change. Oh, this is. Yeah. Alright, they can hear you now. Go for it.
Right, they can hear me now. Yeah. Long story short, Rory wasn't directing that at me. Rory was directing that at some other Chelsea fans who are trying to protect their best interests within the club. That's up to them, but that wasn't at me because I wasn't Frank Lampard until the end. By Leicester City away, I was basically Lampard out. So whatever he was saying couldn't have been direct at me, so I don't take that as a shot.
Okay, so there you go. You can hear him now. Perfect. You can hear Sam is all down there. Super chat from Connor. Are you annoyed that we didn't get a backup left back? Obviously, for an Arsenal fan there. Interesting enough,
we have a left back still for sale. There's only 40 minutes left. We can do a 2-for-1 deal, you know.
Who's a left back for sale?
Marcus Alonso, and we'll throw in a free Emerson too.
Listen, if we were going to buy Alonso, we might as well have kept man like Kolasinac, the bodyguard.
Yeah, but
do you know what?
Can't
I want to watch. Last night, a couple of days ago, I was doing this watching. Do you know? Have you ever seen a video of Kolasinac and Özil and that beef? They had not beef, but you know the obviously when they were found with robbers,
they got stopped in the car and everything.
Yeah. I watched it back of the day, and I look back at it and I go, you know what? He deserves so much credit again. I don't know. I watched it back for whatever reason, but I'm gonna show it to the viewers again one more time. Let me find the video that I can play, because there's a few videos that I can't play. But here it is.
Yeah, the ball's on him. Fair play, man.
Now watch how he comes over, right? Watch Kolasinac here. This is obviously ages. This is from 2019, by the way, so it's nothing new. But watch Kolasinac, right? The guy comes out, right, on the ped, where he's got like I think he's got some sort of like screwdriver or something. Like, it's not a knife, it's a screwdriver, 100%. But watch Kolasinac. Bro, man's not even flinching, right? This guy is basically stabbing him with a screwdriver.
I grew up in fucking Bosnia, mate. What do you expect?
Bro, Donny's just standing there, like, yo, the other guy that's got the screwdriver is panicking almost, like, yo, what's this guy not moving for, bro? He's just sitting there.
Mate,
He's just standing there.
The guy from Bosnia, he's a unit.
Right, and now watch him now. So he stabs him once a little bit, and Kolasinac doesn't even move. And then watch him now. He goes, yo, I'm onto you. And he chases down the guys with the screwdriver. Like, you're right, Bosnian people, man, like, in general, like, he's come up in an environment which obviously he's seen a lot worse, unfortunately, for him. But, yeah, this guy's he's an actual tank, bruv. He's the best defender in the Premier League, bruv. That's what you call defending, bruv. Yeah? No one else could do that, bruv. You know, you think Alonso can do that?
I reckon Højbjerg would eat him.
Nah, shut up, bruv. Where's Højbjerg from?
No, not Kolasinac, the guy with the knife.
Where's Højbjerg from?
Denmark. He's known as the Viking.
He wouldn't have that same level of, you know, Bosnia. Come on, man. He's come through.
Growing up in Denmark, he eats snow for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
So what does that have
Just
to do with
raw
it?
snow. You asked me a question.
Okay, fair enough. We get it. A lot of Arsenal fans are just celebrating Mustafi. Do you know, I'm going to look at the quote replies, because apparently they are a bit, you know, mad for Mustafi leaving Arsenal. So there's just a lot of dancing. We are free with the Madison dancing. Thanks for your service, Musty. The goal against Spurs will always be remembered. Good luck and smash it. Raul says this window has actually been decent. We got Odegaard, bin the deadwood. I am happy with that. So now we need results, so we do. We got a video of Livs singing. Yes, man.
No, don't tell me that.
I'm not playing it. Livs might copyright my screen, bro. Thank you and good riddance. Comments are disgusting. Literally no disrespect to Musty, especially now he's left. Hard-working player. Just didn't work out for him. Wish him nothing but the best in Germany. And I think that's what it is. You know, a lot of Arsenal fans, like myself, we have been disrespectful, but it's because of things like this. That moments he's given us as an Arsenal fan, it still pains me. Like when I see that photo that I've put on screen right now of Mustafi, Zaha, and Leno, and him complaining at Bernd Leno, it still angers me to this day. Like, I still get vexed. So, yeah, I mean, that's why. But look, as I said, best of luck in his future part of his career. Hopefully smashes it up. And as I said, man, nothing but success for you, Musty. Smash up. I think Schalke are actually bottom of the Bundesliga, aren't they? And official as well from Liverpool, I believe. Official announcement from Liverpool. It's official. Uzan Kabak. Is it Kabak? Joined us on loan from Schalke until the end of the season. Completed deal, confirmed, breaking news. And I think that's the biggest deal of the day, isn't it? Oh, wow! Even more news. Jurgen Klopp has confirmed Joel Matip is set to miss the remainder of the season due to an ankle ligament injury. That's why they signed 2 centre-backs.
Wow.
Out for the rest of the year, you know. He's gone. That's mental.
He's out for the year?
Yeah, he's out for the season.
Fucking hell.
Alright, we've got a few more questions in here. I'll answer them as well. Alonso fits the 4-3-4-3 for me. Nah. Where did Saliba go on loan? Apparently, he went on loan to he went to Nice on loan. Babs, what's your opinion on Saliba coming out and saying how he was disappointed that he never got his chance thus far for the first team? You know what? I can hear him and I understand why he's frustrated. But look, he's 19 years of age. 19, bruv, right? You're not going to get that many first team as a centre back as well. How many young centre backs in the league, except for Fofana, do you see at that age playing consistently for the team? You don't.
Not too much, but with Leicester City, that's the sort of squad.
Yeah,
they
and
have,
to be
innit?
fair, no, but there's obviously the good example is Fofana because he plays in the same team as Saliba, but it is what it is, and I know for a fact he's got a future at Arsenal. I actually watched a video of Edu say that he's got a long-term future, so I'm not worried about it. But we have to wait and see where he comes back. But I'm frustrated as well. I can see why he's frustrated, but it is what it is, as it says. Emerson is the one we should sell if any, says the Chelsea one probably. Well, Emerson or Alonso, who's better? Any deadline transfer, not for Arsenal, but the outgoings are done and completed, I believe. Transfers can still be announced after the end of the window, and it is. I am only going to be live for like probably half an hour, 20 more minutes, because that's when the window closes and there's nothing more for me to talk about. Kolasinac probably did what he had to do for his brothers for fun. This Spurs guy is smoking skunk. Okay. Gosh, I don't know why they want to you for a reason. One of the best January transfers we've had, and Edu and Arteta are a clear run in the summer, and that's the best thing. Right, what we're going to do now for the last part of this segment or show is, one by one, we're going to first things first give our predicted summer transfers for each of our teams. So, we're going to go first to Sam.
Ooh.
Give me 3 signings. You might make more, but 3 signings that you want to see Spurs make in the summer.
What players, positions?
Just wherever 3 different positions if you need, or maybe 2 in the same position. Just 3 players you want to see Spurs sign realistically. Yeah, realistically.
A centre back.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, we need a big. I hope we're going to have a big clear out in the summer. We've got way too many players in general, and most of them are shit. Players that have been here for too long. So like Lamella, Lucas, who else? You can go Doherty, Aurier, Ben Davis, Harry Winks. Like the list goes on and on and on and on. All players we can get big fees for to then go and spend on other players. Like you talk about English tax and whatever. I mean, how much can we get for Harry Winks, who plays for England, has played in a Champions League final, plays in central midfield, still played in one, mate. It'll get you a fee.
Yeah,
like,
fair enough.
So
who's the 3 players? Who's the centre back you're thinking Spurs can sign? Who's the name?
I don't even know. I can't think of it. If I could get one centre back in, it would have been fucking Ruben Diaz, but he went to Man City.
Isn't it Skriniar what you wanted in the summer though?
That wasn't who I wanted, but that is who Tottenham wanted.
Okay, so you got one in Skriniar then. Let's move on to the next position.
Marcel Sabitzer. I actually read by the way, my centre back would be Konate from Leipzig as well.
He's good as well.
I read that we want Konate from that Christian Falk.
I take him off. Konate's a very good
and attacking wise, I mean, we're very, very interested in Danny Ings. Apparently, Mourinho was trying to convince him all summer. 1 year left on his deal, and he wants to join a Champions League club. So if we got in the Champions League, I'd love for us to get Danny Ings. I'd also maybe look at if we are getting rid of all of our crap wingers like Lamella, Lucas, and that lot. Then I'd look at probably getting in a creative midfielder. So I said Sabitzer. We were interested in Leon Bailey for a long time.
So you're saying Sabitzer, Ings, and Skriniar, and you're happy?
No, Konate, not Skriniar.
Okay, Konate. So those are 3 signings. Okay. Carefree Luis G.
Just before you two give yours, we need more than that. We need right back, left back,
and a new manager.
Centre mid, cover, right wing, left. No, just on the manager. Yeah, people just because I'm sure you're going to read it a lot. People talk. I'm not Jose in and I'm not Jose out, and that's because
he's changed it. First it was Jose in, now he's not. I'm not in or out. Lewis is happening, bro.
No, but
down for we started.
I spoke about this with my family and my friends. He's on 15 mil a year at Tottenham at the moment. He's got 2 years left on his deal. Sack him now, you pay £30 million to sack him, right? As compensation. Yep. Let's say you replace him with a Scott Parker or a Hasenhuttl or someone like that. You pay the compensation of 20 million quid to get them out of their job, right? Call it 20 million. That's already £50 million before you've even backed the new manager that comes in. Daniel Levy spending 50 million to get rid of Mourinho, who he's obsessed with. Not a chance. So
Okay,
he's not
Lewis?
going anywhere.
Fair
But
enough.
as you were.
Lewis, quickly, go on,
yeah,
quick,
yeah.
fire me. Let me give you one player first.
Yeah.
In fact, you're getting one player back. You're gonna get Willian back. So that's one.
Oh, sorry. We lost the receipt.
He's gonna change yours again. Okay, go ahead.
What was I going to say? We need a natural DM. We need an actual.
Is your
strong
mic
and destroyer in our squad.
Lewis, mate, you can't go swimming when we're live.
He's going
What?
to. Your mic was just like proper like.
Oh, my phone again. Is it clearer now?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Do you have a nice swim?
No, I can't swim still.
What was it? Yeah, we need a destroyer. We need a natural DM because like the last 10 league title winners.
Man's trying to sign Iron Man or something.
No, it's just we don't have a natural DM in our squad. If that's
So
the
you
one
got
weakness in our
Basuma for
side, I'd
Arsenal.
call it that.
Yeah.
I
Also,
can send
fourth
him to you.
winger just for a bit more depth,
Uh-huh.
and another left back or two.
Okay, left
Or
back.
two. We could get rid of both Alonso and Emerson.
There's a queue, mate. There's a queue.
Say no more.
Do you guys want any left backs?
Nah, not well.
Do you want one? We put Ben Davis. You can have him.
Nah. Alright, I'll give you mine now. This is what matters.
I'll call a swap deal.
Right,
Right, Arsenal
Babs
fans-
is giving us his. He's going for Emerson, Alonso, and another Chelsea reject.
shut
Next,
up.
sorry.
To be fair, we wanted Van Arnold, and he's a Chelsea reject, isn't he?
Don't tell me you're the top 6 club after Diego Costa as well.
No, we won't. We don't need a striker.
They never said who that was.
my 3 transfers for Arsenal, and as Sam said, is more than 4 Arsenal as well, to be fair. But the 3 ideal ones that I'll say right now, and comments get involved because I know there's a lot of Arsenal fans in the chat, and they're watching from mad times as well, by the way. So fair play.
I'd be worried if it were.
Right. I'm saying, well, of course, there are certain channels, but I'll tell you, certain channels are not Arsenal fans, and they're Arsenal fans, but they're not actually got Arsenal fans that watch them. You know what I mean? Lewis or no, right? But what I'm saying is, for Arsenal, we're going, okay, we need a strike. Oh, it's weird, because a lot of players have to go for we assign players, but, right. Midfielder, I see a lot of comments of Basuma. Yves Bissouma. I'm saying, I'm convinced that he's a good player, but he's the player that Arsenal need to spend the money on. Or the other guys in the market, midfielders, surely. But because if Brighton stay up, he's still going to be worth like 40 to 50 million pounds. Is Basuma worth that money? Is he worth Partey money? I don't think so. So I ain't going for... Basuma's one. Okay, we'll put Basuma there. Ashraf Hakimi. I think they'll go for it, bro. Listen, I think it might happen. Don't be surprised. Because of the right back. I think Bellerin will leave as well. I think Bellerin will go to
Babs,
PSG or something.
Baz,
Go on.
I'm just going to... Before you give your final touch, I just want to change mine. Fuck the 3 players we need. I want Jack Grealish and only Jack Grealish, as you were.
Okay, and my third and final player. Super Jack. Super Jackie Grealish. Listen, mate, he's coming home. He is coming. Let me find the term.
He's from Birmingham, mate.
Let me find the photo of him in the
He's
Arsenal
from
kit.
Birmingham.
Where's the photo of him in the
He's
Arsenal
from
kit?
Birmingham.
Well, listen, we'll make it a new home. I'm finding the photo of him in the Arsenal kit. We need to find it. Where's his photo? Where is his photo? Listen, mate, Super Jack.
You know what the worst bit about Grealish is? Before he became what he was, we were about to buy him.
Yeah,
for
exactly. Here
25
it
million.
is. Bruv, summer 2021. Stan's gonna back it. Right? Stan's gonna back it. They're gonna sell players. It's happening. Super Jack. You heard it. Nah, listen. Look, if we can get Super Jack and Grealish, bruv, we're serious again. Like, do you know how every Arsenal sign a player in Arsenal are back? If we sign Jack Grealish, we're actually back. Come on. What would
I
you
want
guys
him
say?
as well.
I say that with
Like
Meza.
I said, there's loads of clubs want. I want Jack Grealish. I'm sure Chelsea want Jack Grealish. I'm sure Man City want Jack Grealish.
Oh, you don't want Jack Grealish?
Lewis, do me a favour. He's
Our
amazing.
midfield is absolutely stacked. Like,
Jeez.
I rate Jack Grealish as a player, but there's we wouldn't go for him
So
because we
comments,
just
let's
wouldn't
get it
fit him
straight.
in with
Lewis
everyone else
has
that we
just
have.
said basically,
Jack Grealish
Mason
is
Mount is
coming
better
to
than Grealish according to Lewis.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying
That's
our
what he's just
midfield.
saying, mate. That's what we're gonna take.
It doesn't
from
make
this.
sense for us to go for Grealish. Like, because I'm
Grealish
midfield's
I actually don't think
our squad.
Grealish just signed a 5-year deal, and I don't think he'll go anywhere this summer.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Unfortunately.
I don't think Arsenal's the favourites, but I think United are favourites. Look, think about it this way: if United lose Pogba, they're gonna want a superstar to come in, right? They are. That's how United work. Pogba goes out, he goes to whatever club. They get a bit of probably 40-50 million pounds for him because he's got a year left in his contract. They will probably go for Grealish. They probably will because they didn't get Sancho last year either. And because they didn't get Sancho, you'll say, yo, we need to get a superstar this year. But for Arsenal, the only way we stand a chance to sign Jack Grealish is if we get Champions League football. But I think someone said the other day.
Yeah, I think us as well. Like, we're not going to get him unless we're in the Champions League either. So
yeah, but how many times has who's your owner? Is Daniel Levy your owner, or is he just like a chief executive?
no, he's the chairman. The owner
who's your
is
owner?
Joe Lewis.
So has
Billionaire owner.
have Spurs ever had the owner invest money into the transfers?
Yeah.
Has
And
he?
Ndombele was 60 million.
Okay, fair enough. But I think Chelsea won't sign him because Chelsea, as Lewis said, don't need him, to be honest. They've got other players. It's United, Arsenal, and Spurs will hold interest because they wanted to sign him, as you said, in 2017.
How close we were.
Exactly, I remember as well. It's like, imagine
25
you'd signed
million.
him.
In fact, originally, it was 3 million plus one of our kids on a free. Originally, this was when Grealish had like 6 months left, and it was before he was the Grealish we all know now. Villa in the Championship, and shit like that. That's how close. Imagine it. Oh mate, oh dear, life of a Spurs fan.
Right.
But anyway,
Someone just asked if we had signed a left back. We haven't signed a left back, unfortunately. The window's actually set to close in the next.
Ben Davis.
The window's will close in 24 minutes. Yep.
I got to dip off still.
No worries, man. No worries. We're about to go soon on this as well.
Alright,
So
bless
Lewis,
you. Take care. Smash the like.
we'll get the preview for the game this week.
Yeah. Chelsea Spurs preview. I think we're gonna go for 4 p.m. tomorrow.
With what? Yeah, but you got to message me a link.
Yeah. I'll send you a link. Or WhatsApp.
Make sure you lot subscribe to Lewis's channel, as I've got a show on his channel actually. It's what's it called? Premier League Pandemonium.
Premier League Pandemonium every Friday 6 p.m.
Yeah,
this one is coming the day after Chelsea Spurs, so you're going to enjoy someone's tears this day.
Spurs are so good at the moment. Yay!
Yeah, we beat Burnley as well. Chelsea are back. Come on,
You're
ready?
It's time to go, Lewis. It's time to go. Bye.
So yeah, guys, take care. Smash the like and subscribe button. I'll see you lot soon. Up the Chelsea.
Bye. And there were 2, but we're not here for that long, lads. If you are new to the channel, subscribe to the ting, and also smash the like button as well. Let's hit 300 likes ASAP if possible. And the window is set to close in the next 23 minutes. So we're here for 23 minutes as well. And so what? We're talking about Jack Grealish, aren't we? He's about to fall asleep on it.
Yeah,
he's good. Yeah, for Arsenal. But
he's amazing.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna go on Twitter to see if there's any more final breaking news across social media about any transfers coming in or out. Mustafi will wear number 30 for Schalke. That's been confirmed. So he joins Kolasinac. That's a done deal. I'm yet to see Willock get confirmed. Let's have a look at Newcastle's Twitter.
Josh King.
What happened? We're gonna look at him as well. What's happened to him? Go on, give us some breaking news, my guy.
Josh King is going to either Everton or Fulham, whoever gets there first.
Newcastle have confirmed that DeAndre Yedlin this guy used to play for Tottenham, Yedlin? I'm sure he did.
Yes, for
he did.
For about 5 minutes.
Yeah, but he signed for you guys. But yeah, he's gone to. Where's he gone to?
Galatasaray.
He's gone to Gala.
He's joined Jedson Fernandez and gone to Galatasaray.
But yeah, Joe Willock is yet to be confirmed, but the deal is basically done. If we go back onto David Ornstein's Twitter page, he has put his latest tweet out about Josh King of Bournemouth. Have accepted an offer for Josh King from Everton and Fulham. Everton would be a loan because of FFP situation. Fulham would be a permanent transfer. Personal team agreed with both, but no decision yet. There is 23 or 22 minutes of the window. Wait, who should he go to? Who do you think is the better move to go to? Surely it's Everton. Actually, Fulham as well, though.
It depends. It depends what he wants. Whether he wants to play, or whether he. I mean, surely you'd want to play under Ancelotti. That's the only thing.
And also, they're gonna be a Premier League side, whoever. So if you're signing for Fulham, you don't know if Fulham are gonna be in the league next year. It's very unlikely, isn't it? But I rate Scott Parker.
Exactly.
I think he's a good manager. But yeah, that's one of the deals in the makings. There's nothing more from Ornstein.
People forget who Scott Parker played under and learned around. Like when he was, Parker played under Mourinho. Parker played under all those Chelsea managers. He also played under Harry Redknapp.
Wait, Danny Rose is still playing for Tottenham.
Yeah, he plays for the kids.
Oh my god, how is he still there?
He's one that will go for free in the summer.
So why don't you just get rid of him now and terminate his contract?
No one wants him.
Is it? So what, Mustafi was out of a Schalke, but no one wants Danny Rose?
Danny Rose asks for Danny Rose wages demands are a
I always remember
disgrace.
watching Danny Rose's in the documentary where he goes, I think someone goes, he goes to Daniel or something. He goes, yeah, who's after me? And he goes, Sunderland and Newcastle or something like that. And he goes, what about AC
Oh,
Milan?
yeah.
Just shut the fuck up, AC Milan. Fuck off, man.
Danny Rose had 2 good seasons at Spurs,
Bit of a scouting up.
and that was on the pitch. That was when we had the flying fullbacks.
So yeah, for
of
Arsenal,
Walker and
we are waiting for official confirmation of Ainsley Maitland-Niles' transfer. Hertha Berlin have signed Sami Khedira, apparently. So that's a big deal for them. That's a very good signing for them, actually. Nat partners were Guendouzi, and we got some more championship deals. There's a lot of deals from the championship. For the actual Premier League itself, not much at all, to be honest. Let's see what's happening.
What's the bottling promotion tonight?
Is it? What's the score?
They lost 2-1 at home to QPR in the last minute after going 1-0 up.
Joe Willock, Arsenal want a 21-year-old midfielder to get some much-needed game time, and the 2 Premier League clubs will now attempt to push through this deal before the 11 p.m. deadline. So this deal is going to go down to the wire, but it is essentially done deal as long as he passes all the tests. And Arsenal set to complete a remarkable window. We spoke about that already. Fabrizio's confirmed it as well. Someone put a photo of Wijnaldum as if that's Willock at Newcastle. I mean, look, if he does bit to Newcastle, then fair play to him, and I still hold hope for him. Yep, closing a loan deal. And neither Maitland-Niles, yeah, that's done as well. So I don't think there's been any confirmation from either clubs though. So do I have to wait till that? Because I know Sammy's staying for that. Staying till like 1 a.m. in the morning to see Newcastle and that's Joe Willock on loan. Imagine that commitment. Let's see. I
got 9 a.m. lecture tomorrow.
Is it? I'm just gonna be chilling tomorrow.
Yeah,
I've got Arsenal's playing tomorrow.
The good thing is, obviously, we're online, so all I do is wake up and do this.
Yeah, that's the thing. But West Brom have not announced the signing either, so we're waiting for a few deals to go through. Essentially, those are the 2 deals that Arsenal have remaining. I know Arsenal fans held hope onto Arsenal signing a left back. It's not going to happen.
I thought,
but we got some news. We got some news, lads. Breaking news. Sorry to cut you off, Sam. There.
Yeah.
And that's it. I can't play it before copyright happens. But yeah, let's just play the breaking news animation before we actually say it, because that's what we do on this channel. Breaking news, and that is that Jim White of Sky Sports has received a text from Sam Allardyce, and that is that Ainsley Maitland-Niles' loan move to West Brom has been completed. 50 to West Brom, done, confirmed by the West Brom manager. Done deal. So that's basically over the line now. So one more left, and that's Willock out on loan to Newcastle. Sam, if you want, you can say your goodbyes. Because I know you're
Mate, I just found out how Joel Matip got injured and I'm loving it.
Why are you loving it?
Because it was him trying to foul Harry Kane.
Yeah, but you can't say that of a player's out for a season, though. Loving an injury. Come on now, man.
Oh, yeah, because you weren't loving it when Kane got injured the other night.
I didn't say I loved it. I said it was ironic how he got injured. I didn't say, oh, yes, Kane's injured. I said it's just a bit ironic how he got injured. Loving it's something different, man. That's just like, yo, man, why have... Nah, man, that's just...
maybe loving it was the wrong word.
Yeah, I'm sure some of the comments were like, yo, what's he saying? Like, Spurs fans, yeah, cancel.
But yeah, in terms of what I said before, QPR won 2-1 at Watford tonight after going behind. Charlie Austin with a goal. Albert Damo with a last-minute winner.
So let's have a look at January transfer window confirmed deals. Now let's have a look at it on TalkSport. Confirmed deals for Arsenal so far this window. As you can see, in Martin Odegaard on loan, Matt Ryan on loan, and Omar Rakik undisclosed fee. Out Mesut Ozil free transfer. Sead Kalajdzic on loan. William Saliba on loan to Nice. Socrates released. He's now playing for Olympiacos, I believe. Matt Macy. We got a fee for that apparently. Undisclosed to Hibernian. Matt Smith on loan to Charlton. Forgot about that. Squadron Mustafi signed for Schalke on a free. Zach Medley on loan to Kilmarnock as well. Today been announced as well. Villa have signed Sanson. He's a good player, you know. Marseille. Morgan Sanson. They've released man like Lansbury, former Arsenal young player. Henry Lansbury for Bristol City. Brighton have signed Moses Caicedo. I only know him because he's linked to United.
South American.
And they've let go of Bernardo to Salzburg, Ryan to Arsenal, and Glenn Murray has gone to Nottingham Forest. Murray's left Brighton. No signings for Burnley. Is it? Oh, right. Wait, Glenn Murray was on loan. But he wasn't planning to play at all.
He was on loan at Watford.
Burnley have signed no one. Chelsea have signed no one as well, but they've let go of Tomori. That's a bit stupid, isn't it? You know, Tomori's left, but he's got.
Who have they got? Rudiger, Zuma.
Yeah, but Tomori isn't
Um,
Tomori like 21 years of age? Isn't he like so young still? Something. Is what it is, man.
No,
It's
but
Chelsea.
it's only on loan, isn't it?
No, it's I think a option to buy now. So he probably end up leaving on a permanent.
Oh shit! Well,
So that's
might end up regretting that one.
It's a bit
That was a weird one though.
Danny
Because Lampard bought him on loan at Derby. He played him, was brilliant for Derby. Then Lampard didn't play him for Chelsea. So I did not understand. I did not understand that one.
Danny Drinkwater signed for Kasim Pasa. What the hell is that? No disrespect.
Sounds like a restaurant.
What is that team? I'm sorry. Who is this? Kasim Pasa. SK.
Turkish team.
It's a Turkish team. Okay, yeah, I shouldn't have said that because, Turkish people, they're passionate football fans, man. But I'm sorry, I never heard that team before. Kasim Pasa is where Danny Drinkwater plays his football nowadays. Ross. They finally sold Lucas Piazon. He's gone to Braga, and Baba Rahman's gone on loan to. They've got so many players. Crystal Palace have Baba Rahman and Piazon still play for Chelsea. Well, they're not anymore, but you know what I mean. Max May has been released by Crystal Palace. Everton have let go of Yannick Bolasie on loan, but he's basically left. Matthew Pennington, Braithwaite, who's that? And a couple of youngsters as well. John Joe Kenny's gone to Celtic. Sorry.
No, you're the Braithwaite guy. He's a young kid.
Fulham have signed. Well, I think they're going to sign. They could sign. Man like Josh King. So if that goes through, but that's not confirmed yet. And they've let go 3 players on loan. Leeds have not signed. So look at that. Leeds is 1, Fulham 2, Everton 3, Chelsea 4, right? Burnley 5, Leicester 6. Yeah, Leicester 6. Yeah, Newcastle. Well, they signed Willock, so I'm going to count that. Sheffield United 7, Southampton 8, Tottenham 9, West Brom 10. You wait. Oh yes, I know. No, I have no. What I'm saying. So back to 9. Wolves are someone. So 9 teams in the league this year have not signed a single player in January. A single player. That tells you the entire story. Who spent the most?
Yeah, I mean the last.
Go on.
No, the last player we signed permanently in a transfer window in January was Lucas a couple of years ago.
So you know what I mean. Joe Willock has posted drums on Instagram story. Has he? Okay, let's have a look at his Instagram story. This reminds me back of the window in the summer, where there's just bare, a lot of. Okay, not now. Joe Willock. So he has posted apparently something on his story. Let's see what he's posted. And yeah, it's a drum emoji. So what does that mean? What does that have to do with Newcastle? Why is it's 2 minutes ago?
I think it's sort of like a drum roll.
Drum roll, please. Okay, yeah, drum roll, please. There you go. Right, yeah, Joe Willock is off to Newcastle United, waiting for official confirmation. I think that'll be announced in the next 10 minutes or so. There we go. Official confirmation now, I think. First of Sky Sports now. West Brom and Albion have completed the loan signing of Ainsley Maitland-Niles from Arsenal to the end of the season. Click onto the article if it's got a bit more into it. Where is it?
Okay. I don't know if you're interested in if you know who this guy is. Do you know Olivier Ncham from Celtic?
Ncham? No, I'm not quite sure who he is. Ncham? Oh, hang on. Celtic. Striker, isn't he? No, midfielder. Yeah, midfielder.
Yeah, he's gone to Marseille on loan till the end of the season.
Okay, so there you go. Right, I think the Arsenal window's done, essentially. There's nothing's going to catch us out of surprise, basically. It's done. We've got a game tomorrow. And it is against Wolves away.
Did you see what might be happening in League One with the Wimbledon manager?
What is it? Go on, give us it.
They might be the first club to hire a woman as their manager in the Football League.
That's
mad. Would be amazing.
That's fair play, man. I think it's about time it really happened.
Chelsea women's manager Emma Hayes.
Emma Hayes
is a consideration for AFC Wimbledon's vacancy.
Well, that's fair enough, I guess. Because I don't watch more women's football, to be honest, like that. But it's what it is. Fair enough, fair play. But yeah, we are now into the final 11 minutes of the window. This is about a shot. Sky Sports have confirmed.
Oh, Dele Alli's staying, of course.
Who's staying?
Dele Alli is staying.
Yeah, that's been confirmed as well. He's staying. And yeah, I don't know, man. What's my thoughts on that window overall? Scored
One of the
Mustafi,
worst ever.
reunited with the former
It's,
teammate.
it's understandable though. Obviously, it's difficult. People don't. I feel like people forget we're in the middle of a lockdown pandemic.
I think with transfers, a lot of football fans just get very excited at the possibility because they're like, oh, we can sign anyone, we can do this, we can do that. But I think a team that has to sign players in January, unless it's injuries, for me, is an example of a poorly run team, in my opinion. Unless it's an emergency where players have been injured, like Liverpool, for example, you shouldn't have to sign players in January.
Well, then what do you think of? I wouldn't call Odegaard poor. You're saying you're poorly run because you signed Odegaard. Like you're gonna
not poorly run, but it just shows that we should have got this done in the summer. Odegaard signed now because we didn't sign a attacking midfielder in the summer. We should have got that done then, right? And the backup goalkeeper is because we signed Ronaldo, who wasn't good enough, so we should have sorted that then as well. Omar Kick, fair enough, he's a young player, and that was actually done in the summer, and he just got announced in January. But if you have to sign players in January, it's not a good sign in my opinion. How often does City sign, unless there's an opportunity comes up? Say for example they signed Laporte, it was an opportunity, or when Arsenal got a Aubameyang, it was an opportunity. But the window for January is just a bit of a false image.
That January you got Aubameyang. Who did you sell that meant you needed an Aubameyang?
So we let go of Giroud to Chelsea. Alexis went to United. We got Mkhitaryan for that, but to sign the superstar replacement was Aubameyang. So we let go of Giroud to go to Chelsea, but Batshuayi went to Dortmund, and Arsenal got Aubameyang because like a triangle there. So there you go, big moves there. But
I remember
this window's essentially done and dusted. I think it's not quite as exciting as last time. Josh Maja, by the way, do you know about Josh Maja from
Fulham?
Yeah, last year was Josh Maja joins Fulham from Bordeaux.
Legend of the Sun documentary.
Yeah, exactly. Loan with option to buy confirmed. He is the new striker. Josh King is now expected to join Everton as St. Toshen's replacement. So Josh King's going to Everton. Fair enough. Everton signing players. Where are they going to finish this year? To be honest, I don't know where they're going to finish, man. They're a weird side.
Everton. Everton are the Scouts. Tottenham.
Are they? I mean, they have got a long time with trophies as well.
Every time they have an opportunity this season to go up.
Okay, sorry to cut you off there. West Brom just tweeted out, and they just put any more news with a question mark and a winky emoji. Any second now, West Brom will confirm that deal as well. But yeah, as we were saying, Sam. You forgot what you said again. You do all the time.
I can't remember. Something along the lines of life.
About life. Is that what we got to now?
Right. Yeah. Dead transfer window.
Yeah. What do you think of Spurs on the window?
We didn't do anything.
You didn't sell players. What? Surely you sold players as well.
Paulo Gazzaniga went to the Spanish league on loan.
What? Gazzaniga? So who's the backup goalkeeper now?
Joe Hart.
Okay.
Paulo Gazzaniga went there. A couple of kids went out on loan. We have a centre back called Malachi Walcott, who has gone to the Scottish League on loan. Troy Parrott's gone to Ipswich on loan. That's it really. We've really done very little business. Nothing in, nothing out. The best bit of business, in my opinion, was keeping Dele Alli. The good news is about Harry Kane as well, is he's expected to return next week.
Okay.
So I mean that's the one positive, I suppose, because it's a bit all doom and gloom at the moment around Tottenham. But anyway, yeah, that's it really. No, I admit we don't have the kids that you guys do. We do have some good players and good youngsters. We've got Alfie Devine, who we bought in the summer from Wigan for 100 grand. He's 16, has scored on his professional debut for Tottenham in the FA Cup a few weeks ago. Scored a good goal. And there's high hopes for him. He's meant to be a very, very good young central midfielder. And Dane Scarlett is a 16-year-old striker who has scored 5 goals in a game, in one single game, 4 times this season.
Fair enough. Fabrizio Romano has just confirmed the transfer of Maitland Niles.
Maitland Niles.
50 is gone. Can he go to the Euros? I think he can. It says before. I think he can.
The good thing about him being gone is my best mate, who is a big gooner. He's a big gooner. He keeps calling him Foft, like keeps talking about Fofty.
Yeah, I say Fofty as well. What's wrong with Fofty?
He's not your mate.
He's Fofty, mate. You don't know about Fofty, mate. What do you call Son? Do you not call him Sonny or something?
But that's a hashtag for a start.
So it's Fofty.
Alright.
So if you're gonna
The
call
Sonny is just 2 letters added onto the end of
yeah,
Son.
for Fofty's his nickname. People have nicknames, don't they? So Sonny's his nickname, right? Well, even it's longer, but it's technically his nickname, Sonny. You call him Sonny, and ours is Fofty. What's wrong with that, mate? Get to know what Fofty, man. I'm surprised by that, mate. It's poor from you. Right. How much longer left of this window?
That one video of Maitland Niles that I do love is when he's in, I think it's Dubai. He's at the zoo.
Dubai. Oh yeah. Calm down.
Yeah, that actually does make me laugh. It is funny.
We're waiting for West Brom to officially announce it. Just waiting for that announcement to come through. But the window now closes in 5 minutes. No real excitement. Remember not this time last year, but in the window last time, deadline day, I'm sat here waiting for Thomas Partey to be announced. Like, it's mad. And now I'm just waiting for Joe Willock to leave on loan, if you get me. It's just like, it's fallen off, hasn't it? Not fallen off, but it's not the same level of excitement.
I remember January transfer windows, or even just general deadline days when they used to have fans outside, and people would watch it from like the minute you woke up to the minute you went to bed.
Yeah, and Arsenal have announced it. Sorry, Arsenal have announced it. Breaking news! I just love that animation. Can't lie.
Yo, on my headstone, I hope you don't cut me off.
Bro, it's a transfer window, isn't it? Things happen. But yeah, all the best from Arsenal to West Brom for Ainsley Maitland-Niles confirmed. Let's click on the article quickly. This is what we've been waiting for, and it is here. Ainsley
You're
Maitland-Niles.
light in the fullback department, aren't you?
Sorry?
You're a bit light in the.
Yeah, we are now. We'll discuss that in a second, actually. Ainsley Maitland-Niles has joined West Bromwich Albion on loan for the remainder of the season. The 23-year-old has joined Arsenal from the academy age 6. He's been there since 6. Wow. And he's already played 121 appearances for the first team. Edu has said, we wish Ainsley the best of luck at his time with West Brom. He deserves the opportunity to play consistently, which is what he needs for his club and international career ambitions, and we fully support him on that. Arteta has said that Ainsley is a very talented player, and we are proud of his hard work and development with us. The decision to loan him out to West Brom for the remainder of the season is to support Ainsley to grow in his growth further. He will be working at a very good club in the Premier League, and we will wish him the best of luck during his time at the Hawthorns. So Ainsley Maitland-Niles has left on loan. That's what Arteta said. You can't really say it's a bad signing. You know, he's not going to say, yeah, he's gone to a dead club, isn't he?
He's a good signing for West Brom, but is it
he was wanted by Southampton. He was wanted by Leicester. Yeah. So
those are 2 better moves, no?
No, the reason why it's not is because he wants to play first team minutes. So he goes to Southampton, he has to fight for his place there. He guaranteed first team player. He goes to Leicester, again, he's not a guaranteed first team starter. He goes to West Brom for 6 months. He's there in the Premier League for 6 months, starting week in, week out. Makes a lot of sense. But fair play to Fofty, and best of luck to you, my guy, as he leaves to go to West Brom. Have you seen Neymar's tweet, by the way?
I'm not.
If you saw the Lorient players today, they mocked it where they did the PSG celebration against Dortmund, and then Dortmund replied with it, and then Neymar replied to Dortmund's tweet with do you remember? Why do they hate Dortmund? I don't understand. What's wrong with Dortmund and PSG? What's happened there?
Hang on. I'm just fine. Neymar's tweets are in Portuguese. I don't speak Portuguese.
No, but it's just a photo of him. It's a reply. It's not a tweet. It's a reply.
Oh yeah.
The bird catcher.
Yeah.
Ainsley Maitland-Niles is gone. Finito. Not finito, but gone from Arsenal. Sorry. Finito's a bit bad. No more 50 questions. Yeah. So one more deal for Arsenal to get over the line, but the window now closes in 2 minutes. Let's get a countdown somewhere. What should I search for? Clock?
Huh?
With seconds.
Right. Count, yeah.
Here we go. We're into the last 40 seconds.
It's like I'm back on my New Year's Eve Zoom call.
Yeah, so only 40 seconds left of the window. 40 seconds, lads. And the window is closed. Have I got the animation now? I've got the animation now, I do. So ready for the drop that. Comments quickly. Opinions on why the league on? Why? Why do I have to talk about him so much, man? Just leave it. Willock has deleted his story, apparently. He's deleted his story. But yeah, I'm not going to talk about him. It's about Joe Willock, mate. Right, 10 seconds. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the window is closed. Let's drop the animation. Closed. Deadline reached. Window closed. Arsenal's confirmed deals is Matt Ryan, Odegaard, Ricky. Yeah, but you never know for Arsenal. If Odegaard does bits, you can keep him on permanent. Kolasinac gone, Sokratis gone, Ozil gone, Mustafi gone, Maitland Niles gone, Saliba gone, Matt Macy gone, and waiting on Joe Willock's permanent, not permanent, but loan transfer as well. But all in all, a lot of dead were gone. A lot of players that aren't needed gone as well.
Do you reckon when Arteta goes back into training tomorrow, and all the players are like in like the group, you know when you're standing listening to someone, they're all standing in front of Arteta. Do you reckon Arteta goes, "You are the chosen few"?
Shut up. No, it's not happening. But yeah, there you go. That's a happy new year.
Congratulations.
Will it confirm now, Harry? Will it confirm? Let's have a look at Willock has been confirmed. Has he going to be confirmed on the deadline? Has he or not? Let's wait and see. Come on, refresh.
Waiting for this. It has been confirmed.
By what? There it is, by Arsenal. There you go. Arsenal have confirmed it. Good luck at Newcastle for Joe Willock. Can I get a breaking news animation, please? Yep, here we go. Breaking news. Deadline day. Beautiful animation. And Arsenal have confirmed it. Good luck at Newcastle for Joe Willock. Joe Willock joins Newcastle on loan. I'm struggling. The England Youth International has featured 17 times across all competitions this season, has moved to the Magpies to gain further first-team experience. Edu has said Joe is a talented young player and an important member of our first team. This can be seen in a number of appearances he has made for us in recent seasons. At this stage of his career, we have decided to, together with Joe, that it will benefit his development greatly to join a loan period to play first-team regular football. We thank our counterparts Newcastle United for the collaboration, and we wish Joe the best for his loan move. Arteta said about he's a young player, whatever. 21 years old, has signed as a full-time scholar in 2015, came through all group age categories in Hill End, and it's made 77 appearances for the first team. 77 appearances for Joe Willock already, raw. Since making his debut in the Carabao Cup or League Cup in 2017. Everyone wishes Arsenal best of wishes for Joe Willock during his time at Newcastle United. The loan deal is subject to completion for the regulatory processes, but done deal, and I think that's done for Arsenal now. Done deal. Arsenal have let go of their players, and a window, I would say, a success. So the guys that are still watching, because there are some people still watching for some reason, because it's mad. But let me know your thoughts quickly, rating Arsenal's winners out of 10. Newcastle tweet as well, quickly. Go on, Sam. You give me a rating out of 10 for Arsenal's window as a Spurs fan. Go on.
6. Well, hang on. What's a 10?
A 10 is it's not a 10. A 10 is the best. It's not a 10.
Then I'd probably go a 6.5.
6.5. I probably agree.
I think it would. I'd give it higher if you got fees for players that you got rid of.
Yeah, you're right. But we did, to be fair, for loan fees. We got a loan fee for Kolasinac, a loan fee for Saliba, and potentially loan fees for Willock and Maitland Niles. So we have made money. Done deal from Newcastle's side as well. Newcastle have announced. Newcastle United are delighted to announce the signing of Joe Willock on loan from Arsenal until the end of the season. So there you go. Willock leaves Arsenal. Take care of him, my guys. And yeah, as I said, it's done. The window is closed. Mustafi's announced as well. Yeah, you can. You want to say your goodbyes?
I'm going to head out. Thank you very much for having me on.
Thank you for
big pleasure. Mate, big pleasure. Thank you for asking me. Everyone, smash the like button, subscribe. Come give this guy all your views. Absolute legend. Come join us on the channel on Friday when we dive into probably more disappointment on my side. But come if you want to come and laugh. There you go. Like, subscribe.
Follow Slav on Twitter. What's your Twitter handle? We are Tottenham TV there, but what's your one?
It's at SamLav20 for anyone that wants to come follow me and laugh at me. Like I said, I can probably at the moment laugh at me. But yeah, like I said, thank you very much, Babs, for having me on. I can't even spell my own name right. But Let's see if I can get this right before I go. Can I spell correctly? I can. There we go. But yeah, like I said, like, subscribe. Thanks for having me on. Thank you for asking me. I'll see you on Friday at 6 p.m. Enjoy the week and have a good week and stay safe, my guys.
Bye-bye. Take care. Arsenal. Bye-bye.
I'm on you, sir.
No, you don't get that. And yeah, let's change the screen back over. Bang! Wait, there's 2 Bavs. We need 1 Bavs only. There you go. And I'm on my ones again. Big up to Lewis and Sam that have come in. This has not been the most, let's just say, best of deadline days. There was better, last season with last window of Partey. It's not quite Thomas Partey, but as I said, the confirmed deals are done. Arsenal have announced it. Let's go on Arsenal's official Twitter to just give you the confirmation again from Arsenal. So let me put some music on the background quickly before I do leave you guys. But yeah, as I said, big up to you, man, that have watched the stream throughout. It's mad the support you, man, give me, man. But yeah, nothing but love for you, man. Can I get the music in the back? There we go. Joe Willock confirmed by Arsenal. That's the first. And the next one is Ainsley Maitland-Niles. So the last 2 deals from Arsenal confirmed. We've already confirmed Mustafi. So in the last hour, Arsenal have confirmed 3 deals. Mustafi goes on the permanent. He's out for good. And Willock and Maitland-Niles both leading on loans. Now, I'm not quite sure how much money Arsenal received from loan fees, but I'm sure we have received some because they're both players that were in demand. So we presumably made some money there as well. But all in all, also got Zeg Medley going on loan to Kilmarnock in Scotland, El Neni for tomorrow. And yeah, tomorrow's the day. Aubameyang is back in training. I'm not sure if he's playing tomorrow, but we've got a game tomorrow. It is Arsenal versus Newcastle. And you man are saying 7.5 out of 10, 9 out of 10. You guys, thanks for live. Appreciate that, my guy, from watching. Babs, you're underrated. Again, appreciate it. Great business for Arsenal. I could see Arsenal repairing for years to come under Arteta. Big up, Babs. Respect. Chelsea fan. Okay, there you go. But yeah, so you man are rating it out of 10 as well. And yeah, window is closed. It's in 8 best direction. So, lads, as I said one more time, thank you very much for watching. We are actually 19 likes away from 300. So if you man could do that for me before I go off, I'd be appreciated. But yeah, tomorrow I'll be live again. And I'll be live for Arsenal versus Wolves. There you go. Arsenal versus Wolves tomorrow. All transfers have been announced. And tomorrow's the day. Live stream. Watch along. We and my brother Pav. Big Premier League game. Must win it for Arsenal. But for the Transfers FC, for now, it is over. I love and appreciate for all you guys that have watched throughout the window so far. And on to a far, far bigger period of time for Arsenal. And a big window in the summer. I'm going to tell you right now, in the window in the summer, we could see a madness. Don't know why I just said that, but I could see it happening. Lads, thank you very much for watching. See you tomorrow on the live stream. Love, as always. Like, subscribe, and comment as well. And appreciate you guys for watching across the world, as always. But it is time to go, and it is time to say goodbye. Love, peace, and I was about to say Techers. Love, peace, and Arsenal in a bit, my beautiful people. Bye-bye.
Lucas.